I'm going to reconnect to this game.
Great.
Let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it works.
Starting soon, so if it's not lying, it's gonna work.
Okay. Oh my god. Fucking magic. Where's Muchachi, Claire? Here's Muchachi. We are actually back.
Against all odds.
I feel so much hatred towards this streaming program. It's astronomical.
Ooh.
Windmill says, and things happen. So, yeah, what happened? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know how or why it was fixed. But we're back. And am I going to look a gift horse in the mouth? No.
No.
Because I'm not a horse dentist. All right? All I do is cast League of Legends sometimes. All right? I'm a sheep dentist on other days.
Yeah. And a horse proctologist.
And a horse proctologist. All right.
Can't get enough of those horse butts.
Bigfoot, tell us everything that happened.
In recorded human history. Well, a very long
Well,
time.
hold on. Let's just scale it back to the last 7 minutes.
Okay. Right. So...
Oh my god,
been,
Fireflans.
Well, hang on. There are some things happening in this current moment. Crits ults away. Silver Parry.
Hey, what time are you at?
Away from the Heimerdinger. I am at 8:21. Coincidentally, my partner's birthday. But not my password to anything, you motherfuckers. Don't even try it.
Okay, all right, hold on. Are you at 35, 36?
34, 35, 36.
Well, then I'm going to cast this fight right here. Look at this. Chris going to go right down. Silver Parry taking some damage. All right, they're kind of trapped in this choke point. Hyundai laying down the turrets. This is an absolute nightmare to get out of, but they are able to walk their way out of it. All right, now let's try and sync up. Okay.
I'm just going to hit speed up a bunch, and now I'm at 9 minutes.
Perfect. Me too.
Great.
9:01.
So yeah, what happened was a bunch of things that resulted in some kills for the team that's red, and then some kills for the team that's blue, and now we're roughly even in about 10 minutes in the game.
I just realized we're also going to ping the whole Discord again. Goddamn Streamlabs. Goddamn it to hell.
No. That's a good thing. They need to know. There are clearly we have almost 2,000 people in the Discord, and we have about 20 people watching the stream. So I'm gonna say that pinging it again.
It's a Wednesday.
Is gonna catch.
It's a Wednesday. Nobody does math on a Wednesday.
That's true. Like I said, nobody does math on a Wednesday. There's one thing that Wednesdays are good for, and y'all know what it is.
Well, thanks to the folks that did stick around and did thick around.
Yeah, you guys are our favorite, and we're not ashamed to say that.
And we're not. We're incredibly biased. Okay. Clearly, there have been a series of events, an excellent back and forth, that have put Team Titans are actually, once again, would you say they're in control of this game or just a little bit ahead?
I think they're a little bit ahead. I think so again,
Cora, it is a dinger.
Yeah, name of the series is Fireflans getting ahead in lane, and he's done it again. But at the same time, the other name of the series is Crits getting ahead in the jungle, which he's done again, and everywhere else being roughly even. For Fun did manage to secure the first Drake and are starting to posture for the second Drake. So in terms of neutral objectives, they are a little bit ahead. But on the flip side, oh no, never mind. They took two plates in mid. So, you know, I think this is a pretty even game with one dragon, tilting it slightly in For Fun's favor. But as you all know, the first two dragons don't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, they are peacocking. Gumbers, welcome back. Bro, the game is still even. You're not wrong.
Dragon goes over to Team Titan.
At all. Oh, it does indeed. Now it's really even.
Now they really don't matter.
Yeah, tied to one and all. 1 and all. Oh.
A good cleanse from Shima, but an excellent pillar and an exhaust to force the flash out. Trundle gets locked up with the Braum passive, which probably saves Shima's life. Tail between her legs. Kaisa backs. At the same time, we see both teams posturing up by this Herald. Numbers are in favor of For Fun. Anivia has some good zone control with the smite. gets it over to Crits, who picks it up and is probably just going to walk out as the solo laners of Team Titans walk back to their respective lane.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Hang
once
on, sorry,
again,
Lucian TPing in at possible overextension from Varus, Trundle, and Morgana, but a TP from Fireflans is going to provide the much-needed support. A nice stopwatch from Morgana is going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. A 1-for-1, a 2-for-1 in favor of Team Titans as Heimerdinger dies. Anivia passive broken in the mid lane. Crits pops them, squishes that egg. You got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, and Chris is eating an omelet right now. 2 for 2, I think, across the board.
Yeah, that was once again for fun, liberal use of teleports. Absolutely the right thing to do, while simultaneously pulling off a mid lane gank. But a great response from Team Titans. They recognized immediately that they were being flanked from a teleport they could see, and one they couldn't. And I mean, hey, they turn it on their head. Oh, I wonder if Silver Perry is going to get Shima here.
I'm going to guess yes, because he did force the flash, and he knows they have no flash. A good pillar traps him. There's nowhere to go.
Oh, and passed it up to Muchachi.
Varus, too. Yeah, that's a great play.
Yeah. Really well done from them right there. You know, anytime a jungler burns a summoner spell and then shows up incredibly intentionally afterwards, I mean, that's the spice.
A wise man once said that
Hold on.
Flash, burning a flash is only worth it if you take advantage of it while it's down.
Wow.
And that man was me every time I cast this game, because it is unbelievably important to reinforce.
That's
Burning
beautiful,
a flash only matters if you can use it afterwards.
Ooh.
If you spend 5 minutes not putting that person in an uncomfortable position where they might need to flash, then it does not matter that you burn their flash.
Hey, should I be surprised that Mundo's up in farm? Is that because Fireflans is an incredible...
Yes.
Okay.
That's why you shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be, because Fireflans is just
rocking it.
He's just rocking it. Dude rocks. He also has done pretty good job. So one thing in his favor, and he's played this kind of this matchup twice, right? A ranged AP champion into Mundo. Mundo's a pretty good MR tank.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Interesting little lane gank there.
Oh, is Blast Cone over? Yeah. Oh, I mean, the tower's going down, right?
Oh, a nice ult from Varus is going to buy a little bit of time. And a TP from Jolly Roger. The bird is in the back line. But they're going to die. Brahm's going to die too. So is Varus. This fight, I don't think, is going the way that Team Titans thought it was going to go. And all of a sudden, things are going in For Fun's favor. Lucian is going to ult, but not kill Morgana. Trundle flashes forward. And it looks like Team Titans is going to end up cleaning up the fight in terms of kills, but they do lose first tower, and I think they probably lost a little more than they thought they were going to lose. They're going to lose top lane. Anivia died almost immediately. If you remember, Crits burned their passive in the mid lane off a gank earlier, so the TP was nicely thought out, but they're very squishy.
That fight had more turns than a murder mystery. You're the killer. No, you're the killer. No, you're the killer. Absolutely great play from both sides. And you know what? I think, honestly, I don't know who got the better end of the deal there, because Team Titans got a lot of fights, but so many summons were burned for it. So many flashes. There's nary a flash on the side of Team Titans. Core, I will raise their voice
also put
somehow
the microphone
then.
closer to my mouth hole.
Yeah, eat your mic, because I'm so afraid to I'm so afraid to
currently
throw things right
digesting
now.
my microphone.
Disgusting, but also delicious. Crazy.
Ooh, a nice stun out of the Varus. A good Black Shield's going to prevent most of the damage there, but it's showing some moxie from For Fun. Pillar's going to trap Crits on the other side, but he says, I don't care. Goes right in on Fireflans, whose passive is up. It would prevent the CC anyway. Still up, though, at half health. Doesn't have ult, has to use it to heal back up. Xin Zhao goes in, ults a bunch of them away, and now we have some chaos. Can Fireflans live? He cannot. Mundo down. Trundle down. A 2-for-0 at the start of this fight for Fun. And now they are going to get this Infernal Dragon unless a miracle still comes through. Crits actually goes out, pops the Anivia passive again, who is currently resurrecting, but the Lucian ult doing so much damage, kills the Anivia. The Dragon goes over to them as well. Morgana dies, Varus dies. This ended up being a 1 for 4 and a Dragon. A huge swing in favor of For Fun, who are now almost 3,000 gold up in Game 3.
Everything that For Fun needed from that fight they got. And you know what? Anivia, absolutely powerful positioning abilities coming out of that champion, but ult doesn't hurt you if you're not standing in it. And at the very top end of that fight, I think For Fun did an incredible job avoiding the Anivia ult. They fought completely outside of it, despite the fact that it's pretty big, and they cleaned it up so well. Almost, Dragon did go down to 293 health. Would have been crazy if they had been able to get a steal off. It was definitely possible, but I think it was a calculated risk right there, and they were able to get some more kills and the objective, putting themselves in a powerful position.
Yeah, Chris played that pretty well. He had the idea, his thought process was probably, we have good position on the Dragon. It could be a better position. If I engage on a nice kill on the side, then I probably won't have to give up this Dragon, and we can push them farther away. And it worked out for them. He was the only person who died. They got 4 kills as a result, and the Dragon. Mundo falling very low here, and he's kind of trapped between all these turrets. He's going to use Vision really well, or lack thereof, to get out of that, but he's going to be in kind of an awkward position with health this low. He will regen quite a bit of it, but it's going to take a little bit of time, and he's kind of stuck in this part of the map. While he's doing that, Crits engages onto Varus, who has to flash away. Flash down on ADC. Pretty nice spot for Fun to be in, and they're going to immediately start up this Rift Herald.
Yeah, and this is the move, right? They push them off of Rift Herald, but able to turn back onto the objective. They're going to grab it and be able to push this lead even further and harder. And, what we haven't really seen yet out of this series is a comeback. So it's certainly what Team Titans are going to be looking to do. But, that positioning right there. For Fun has been on top of these flanks. Really, truly, they're mastering the art of the flank.
I said, though, about, we haven't had a team come back. Every game we've played so far, the team that's ahead has won. So right now, if you understand statistics and trends and data analysis, and you're on Team For Fun, you're probably feeling pretty good.
Now, I might be shooting myself in the foot, but
right
wait, wasn't Team Titans ahead a little bit earlier? I know I just said this.
I would say that the game... I would actually argue the game's still pretty even right now. I don't think anyone's really had a strong, significant advantage.
No one's completely on top of the mountain yet. This Heimerdinger causing trouble, yes, but are they causing enough trouble? Also, For Fun has been whipping out these all sorts of. Basically, we've had one unusual pick a game, and I really hope that they keep it that pace.
Hyundai seems to have a pretty unconventional.
Yeah, 2 enchanters and Heimerdinger.
Cool. Yeah, I dig it. I think that's cool as hell. And to be fair, has brought them to the finals, right?
Yes.
Like you can't, and that's the thing that I think people kind of forget sometimes is that this is the finals, right? Even if a team makes a mistake or is losing, they've gotten here, right?
Right.
Their habits, their decisions, their plans, have all brought them to this moment, and it clearly has worked most of the time. You just might, someone's got to lose this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, one way or the other, we're going to match point after this game. No ties in league. Except for, when you only do a best of 2 or a 2-block. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. Kyle MG, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. Got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He'll let you in. He's the assistant manager and our buddy. Thanks so much, man. Ooh, we might have a fight breaking out here. Or not. Or not. Would you look at that? A lot of positioning. A lot of positioning from different angles.
Or not. Or yes!
This is
Or
the
not.
kind of casting that you come to the low-budget LCS to see. Ooh,
Dicey. Varus ult lands onto the Braum, and nothing else happens as follow-up. Stopwatch off of the Heimerdinger buys a little bit of time, but all of a sudden, Team Titans is falling very low, and Kai'Sa into the backline, trying to clean up a stopwatch from Anivia is going to keep him alive for a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter because Anivia kills 2 other people in the backline. Anivia finally falls. Sorry, Kai'Sa kills 2 more people in the backline. Anivia finally falls. Grundle's dead. This is a 3rd dragon over to For Fun.
and Rift
Two
Herald
Infernals.
pushing down the mid lane as well.
We're gonna get a 2nd charge too, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Fireflans might be able to stop it.
This is
Oh.
actually, in terms of dragons, also almost the best case scenario for Fun. They
Yeah,
got the first one really early, which is an Ocean Drake, which is really, really good in early laning phases because of the regen. Then they give up the 2nd dragon because they didn't have position on it. Fine, give up the Cloud. But now they're stacking Infernals.
Hold on,
They
steal
got the
potential?
full on it. They pick up Baron. Another great play. Both supports have shown proficiency on Braum and the ability to block attempted steals in the Baron pit. So now we have a Baron on For Fun with 3 dragons, one of which is a great laning dragon and side laning dragon, 2 of which are incredible team fighting dragons that they're stacking. They are 1 away from having Infernal Soul with 3 Infernal Dragons. This is, I at this point would say that For Fun is somewhat comfortably in the lead right now.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, you saw they played that last fight too. Like with this, with the item advantage, on top of the fact that Kai'Sa was so patient with her ult in that last fight. She really waited until, you know, in Kai'Sa ult, when used as like the final nail in the coffin, that is just the sweetest. And that's exactly what she did. So, we'll see. Crits wants this.
Xin Zhao in the jungle alone, falling really low, has the ult, but Mundo's in the ult, forces him back into the river. Yes, they have Baron. Yes, they're pushing mid lane, but the poke and the damage out from Team Titans onto the Xin Zhao is going to make him retreat. Just content to clear wards in the enemy jungle. A nice stun from the Anivia is going to buy even more time. It is not that easy for them to... Oh, a loot, just kidding. Lucian ult just pops Memer sticks.
Oh.
You cannot black shield that. That is physical damage, my friend. A 3rd kill over to Lucian.
And this is just this is game 1 For Fun. At least when they did start to, you know, snowball and have that lead, they know how to press a lead. Both teams do, honestly, at this point. So again, back to the previous point, we haven't seen it come back from at least a disadvantage like this. I don't know if this is the game that we're gonna see it. Anivia gonna scale up, you know, deal a little bit more damage. Mundo gonna get really
Heimerdinger
tanky.
might be caught here in the mid lane. Sorry to cut you off,
No.
but Trundle just cut Heimerdinger off, and Heimerdinger drops his ult turret, and it's actually going to be a turn. Lucian comes in to help his buddy and kills Trundle. Now at the 5v4, and the Kai'Sa going to ult in, is going to pop the Varus. Can they get 2? They go for the Morgana. They're 1 auto away. Morgana is able to kite out, but Xin Zhao follows them into the back. Mundo's out of the side, trying to get to the safety of his own turret, but a teleport coming in from Heimerdinger. They have 5 strong For Fun pushing into the base, takes the turret, takes it in. They have Baron minions, they have a cannon, they have 5 people into 2. They are going to end the game here. Anivia gets popped by Shima. 6 kills onto this Kai'Sa. Braum's gonna die at the hands of Anivia. I think he probably died to the turret, but it doesn't matter because once again, they have enough to kill the Nexus. 2-1 in favor of For Fun. We go into game 4, which is match point for Fun.
And what a great series for them. It's all, you know, we saw a counterpunch going into game 2 with Team Titans turning the game on the head. And then once again, For Fun comes back. Look at that damage.
He heard me talk about how much damage Fireflans had done in games 1 and 2 and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was handicapped by 2 enchanters." Picked Heimerdinger and doubled everyone else's damage in the game.
Yeah, that, I mean, that's
Jesus.
aggressive.
Jesus.
I mean, yeah. Some, you know, it's along the lines of, you know, those champions, you know, the weird ones in the top lane. You know, Teemo's another one that'll pump out an absurd amount of.
Point. If if Team Titans, so let's say we have this back and forth again, right? Let's say Team Titans wins Game 4, hypothetically.
Yeah.
If Hyundai
Hop on down to
brings
this
out-
this spectator.
if Hyundai brings out a Teemo in Game 5, I'm going to shit myself.
That would
I
be.
will poop right in my pants.
Hey, by the way, really quickly, 4Fun1, right? Only I think
I lost
one
all my
person.
Schmeckles.
You lost all your Schmeckles.
every
One.
Schmeckle.
4Fun1.
Every single Schmeckle that I had Schmeckle.
Let's see. I told people, if no one's bet on a team yet, you put some Schmeckles on it. You're crazy not to. Who? It's got to tell me who, right? All right. Well, whoever got it. 10,000. 1,000 Schmeckles were put down, and they're walking away with 10,000. 10-1 odds. God.
Big win.
Big win. So we're here. Game 4. We've talked about it at the intersection of each of these games. Bigfoot. What lessons does Team Titans have to take away from this loss?
I mean, I don't think there's a lesson they have to take away from this loss in particular. I think what they have to do is start thinking about the trends of this series, right? It seems like both teams, based on these first 3 games, are pretty proficient in their ability to secure an early lead and then snowball that to a victory. So I think there might be some sort of like arms race to who gets the strongest early game champions that can offer early game pressure, whether it's lane prio, whether it's an early gank, and the ability to snowball. I mean, we didn't talk about it a lot that game, but like I think the Lucian pick was a really smart adaptation, right? Because if you're looking for a team that has recognized that the game is about playing around the mid jungle 2v2 and snowballing whoever gets the advantage, picking Lucian mid is great. That's super smart. And you know, we didn't mention it in the game, but the priority that gets in the mid lane allows the team to snowball even harder around neutral objectives in both sides of the river. So I wouldn't be surprised to see picks like Xin Zhao starting to get fought over a lot. I think mid prio is going to be huge. So I think whoever's red side, if they are able to save like a counter pick for mid lane, could have an advantage. But I think the number one contested pick that I am predicting for this game is going to be Xin Zhao. So I think whoever gets Xin Zhao is going to have a nice advantage there. But you know, it seems like a lot of this series is around the mid jungle 2v2, as is most league. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a reason that Xin Zhao is the number 1 pick ban. You know,
there's a reason Lee Sin is the 3rd, and I don't know who number 2 is, but like, I bet it's another pretty strong early game jungler.
Yeah, I can actually check.
Yeah.
In a second, now that I've taken
wonder
care of
if
those.
it's
Viego. It goes Xin Zhao, Viego, Lee Sin,
Yeah.
then Thresh, Gwen, Renekton, Varus. So Varus up there as well. I mean,
Varus
just
is huge because he's strong in lane, offers a lot of pressure in lane. The poke is brutal against some team comps around neutral objectives, and at the same time, even if he can't get his damage off, his ult is so goddamn useful.
Yeah.
If you have a team that can follow up on it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, God, you know, the other pattern, by the way, that is yet to be broken, and we'll see if it is or is not, is that Blue Side has been winning all of these. Blue Side's won every single game.
Yes.
So
I think that is coincidental.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
you
be
think
fair,
so?
I haven't seen the drafts, so I don't know what their first picks have been. But it feels like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what your I'd be interested to hear what your take is on like the side advantage.
Yeah.
Because I think you know, the advantage is just going to whoever can snowball a lead, and I don't necessarily think, in my opinion, that like Blue Side lends itself more to be able to snowball. but I'm sure that your perspective has a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I've been looking at what we've been seeing from the picks and bans, and you know, we've seen every time we've seen a champion change, it hasn't really been forced. Like, Jolly Roger played Anivia, and Echo. I think Echo was banned, but Fizz was still up. You know. Like, you still had this untargetable assassin, right? So that change in playstyle was a choice. And I'll bet that was in the second part of the round as well. I don't know how much the bans are pinching, you know, the player pools. I think the Jarvan is the most effective ban on the field right now. And now I think but especially for this game right here, I think Crits once again put himself in a position of, okay, don't let this kid get Jarvan or Xin Zhao. And I'm not surprised if we see in the first 3 bans out of Team Titans, Jarvan and Xin Zhao. You know, leave up the Lee Sin because you can weather the early game, right? But not, you know, you can't let him get into these late games and become the carry. Which, of course,
do you think on the flip side,
yeah,
you could ban the Xin Zhao, and your blue side, you can, you could ban the Lee Sin and first pick Xin Zhao.
That's what I'm saying.
Silverberry won his game on Xin Zhao, so I think you're right in identifying that as like such a pivotal.
That's what I mean. So I think it'll probably. So let's see. We're in it right now. So let's see
I
what
think the bans are going to tell the story because we don't get to see the pick order, but the bans will tell the story that you have predicted, and I'm curious to see. So the Thresh ban, the Camille ban, they've banned Camille every game, and I think
Fireflans' Camille is probably insane.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it, but it does not surprise me that is something that's consistent.
Look at this, 2 top lane bans.
That's a lot of respect, and I think it's due.
100%. Fireflans has been able to crush. Okay, the Jarvan, and they ban the Xin Zhao because they don't want Silver Parry to get it. They identify their jungle as a powerful position.
Smart.
Wukong out of Fireflans, I love. God damn it, Yundai. Are you fucking kidding, Yundai? What?
I'm done. I can't watch this anymore.
Oh
it's
my
ridiculous.
God.
Yundai, you are an absolute madman.
This, it's like he was running out of enchanters that he was entertained with, right?
I mean, if it goes to game 5, are we gonna see a Yuumi in the rubber match top lane? Like,
of course.
What's next?
Of course, man.
It's also hang on. I also want to note that Team Titans has banned Heimerdinger, which means that
was late pick.
Was a second rotation pick top lane.
Oh my God. All right, let me get this prediction up.
And Evolution ADC. Aatrox mid is super interesting. For fun is Lucian Braum bot lane.
Lucian Braum bot lane. That's
you're
a fucking.
the ADC here. Talk about it.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna set up this prediction. Okay. Let me just. Team Titans is on the blue side. For fun is on the red side because right is red. Start prediction. Okay, let's get into it. Lucian Braum, I mean, if you're a skilled Lucian player, we know Mental Cow is a skilled Braum player. We haven't seen Shima on Lucian yet, right? Last time we saw Lucian, that was in the mid lane. It's a terrifying lane. Everyone knows how the passives interact with each other. It's super good at this close infighting 1-2. And especially before 6, you're going to be able to get in on that Varus and blow him up, right? Absolute lane dominance if you choose to accept it. And later on, I mean, even still, they're still just separately so useful. But I think I gotta say, I don't even know who to give the edge to because it really it comes down to the lane. If they stomp the lane, which I think Lucian Braum have the opportunity to stomp the lane. I do not think that Varus Seraphine have it.
They don't have. Not only do they have the opportunity, I think that if you draft Lucian Braum, you have the obligation to stomp the lane.
Yeah.
If you don't, you have made an enormous mistake.
Yeah.
Or the other team has played incredibly well.
Yeah.
But Lucian Braum is Your job is to kill one or both of the other people as soon as humanly possible.
7,419 schmeckles bet for Team Titans. Only 80 bet for fun.
Right, here
We've seen people make this mistake before.
I'm going to make this
wild.
I'm going to bet the 144 schmeckles I have left.
Lucian's new damage is honestly nutty with enchanters, and Janna's in the top lane.
Oh, we were.
Janna's in the top lane.
So I saw that they redid the way Lucian's passive works, and I also didn't read it or internalize it. To know that happened. So we're gonna learn together about that because I have completely forgotten that was
Beautiful. Let's learn together, man.
something that recently happened.
Also, Zamorintil. I hope I got somewhere close to that. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. Got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us.
Oh my God, we should have went to Denny's when we were in Vermont.
Why didn't we do that?
We're so stupid.
The one time we're there.
The one time.
Lil Robot Man, yeah, Janna is going top. And if you look back at the other 3 games that have been played this series, this isn't a surprise. Hyundai played Lulu top, and then played Karma top, and then played Heimerdinger top. That is the caliber of player that you have locked and loaded in the top lane. It's someone who looks at rules and spits on them. Because you can do whatever you want in this game. And they're going to play Janna.
A lunatic.
And
And I mean that as lovingly and positively as
it's
I
a
can say the word.
full-blown compliment.
Yeah, it is. They're madmen. They're
Mr.
a mad
Medicinal.
scientist.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Tell your friends, tell your family. This is gonna be a wild game. Also, like he hasn't like lost. Also, if the stream crashes, we'll be right back.
I think. Oh no, go ahead. Get up for a second.
Yeah. It should be good. It should be good. Yeah, I mean he's been down in CS. Hyundai's been down in CS in a lot of these games, but he's come back in such monstrous ways through just being an enchanter that runs around.
Yeah.
Come on, stream. Yes!
I believe in you.
We're good to go, I believe.
It is a little.
I fucking hope so.
I love Janna top
Yes.
as a pick. I am so excited to see what it does this game. But I do also want to say that obviously Janna top is the most interesting thing that's happening on this map. But I don't want it to take away from the fact that a KO or a Chow picked Aatrox mid, which is something you rarely see, if
Yes.
you ever see. And Crits, who's been playing these early game ganking champions, has picked Lilia, a jungler that I kind of think is a little, more or less dog shit. And definitely, and even if they are played well, not at all the kind of stylistic decision that he's been playing the rest of this game. I like the try for an invade, by the way. Braum is an unbelievably good invade champion, especially with Lucian, and the other 3 who will help proc the passive. Viego and Wukong going for the Janna, who drops the ward. Janna falls low. Lilia's there, as is Aatrox. I think at this point everyone's gonna walk away. No harm, no foul. We're okay. Janna takes a little bit of hit. Was trying to back anyway.
This
Nice
is a
deep
this is
ward
a
there.
I thought that was going to
Yeah,
turn
this
into a
is-
full fight.
I think we're gonna see a really bloody game. I hope we're gonna see a really bloody game.
Oh, you know that we are. Team Titans is up against the wall. Once again, guys, this is the finals. This is match point. If For Fun win it on a Janna top, no less. And I know that makes it sound like it's like, oh, you don't take the Janna top seriously. It's going to do some unexpected shit. If there was a champ that could take advantage of it, though, I do believe it's something like Wukong, especially after Janna's ult is down. But she actually does a surprising amount of damage. You know?
She's so annoying, especially with Arcane Comet. If anyone's ever played against a full AP Janna in an ARAM, you know that they're scaling and that their modifiers are pretty good. That W is a nightmare, especially with something like Arcane Comet. This Wukong is they seem okay, but they're not having fun.
No.
They're not.
No, not at all. And I think I mean we're there's going to be some payoff to seeing how this game transpires, because there's a lot of question marks for sure. That's my favorite Braum skin, by the way. Shima coming in, gonna proc that. Oh, Beamer Sticks taking damage there. Sorry, I started play-by-play casting. You're the play-by-play caster. Gotta learn.
That's all right. My client was freaking out anyway, and I had to tap out. But now we're all good.
Perfect.
Yeah. Still status quo.
What time are you on, by the way?
I'm at 2:49.
You're 9 seconds ahead of me. Okay.
I'm gonna pause. Tell me when you
No,
get
no,
to
no.
2:53.
All right, 250. Hold on. 48.
Yes, they're faster than Janna. Lilia has to flash out, but I think Fizz is gonna get first blood here. Aatrox also not long for this world. A kill over to Viego, a kill over to Fizz. The 2v2 again, proving to be the most pivotal duo in this game. Forget bot lane, forget top jungle. We've got mid jungle synergy there for Silver Perry and Jolly Roger picking up the first 2 kills of the game. And now Fizz is double buffs. Aatrox had to TP back. Fizz didn't have to worry about that. Has these double buffs to push him off. He's probably just going to back, spend his first blood gold, and come back and try to get a solo kill onto this Aatrox.
That is everything that Team Titans wants. Double buffs on Jolly Roger's Fizz. The last time they won, who was playing Fizz? It was Jolly Roger. He's damn good at it too. So that's going to give him the extra edge that he needs, especially against someone like Aatrox, you know? These early levels, you know, the ult's not there. You've got more flexibility and likely more damage now as well. That's going to be perfect for them. Absolutely
Fizz
perfect.
also got to just buy a Seeker's arm guard outright. Like, that's huge into Aatrox.
Yeah. Yeah, that's enormous. That's enormous.
Lilia gets to invade a little here.
I was going to ask you about that. I like that Aatrox is coming down to shadow that, you know, protect the jungler a little bit. But
Invading on Lilia is dicey.
especially into a Viego that just got a kill.
Early.
Yeah. But
Especially-
Kritz has been...
He's going so low and
Hey,
has
look-
minions on him. Janna, if this Q hits, can dive. Does not hit, but he's low. He's out of pots. This
Dude.
is like... I think it's wild that Hyundai has had these wild off-the-wall picks. Oh, knocks him up! Hyundai's had these wild off-the-wall picks. Hasn't technically one lane any game has been behind, but the lane he's looked the best in terms of the laning phase is the Janna.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, Hyundai, I mean, I can't even say he's like necessarily just playing the position. He's just playing good League of Legends, right? He's making the most of his meal. Ooh, Jolly Roger maybe.
We have a nice little trade in the middle. Fizz has to E to farm. It doesn't hit any damage. I think this is fine. Fizz hits 6 first, so he gets the pull off. Inside track on the dragon for Team Titans. They pick it up without much to
Now,
do.
I know you said that there was no correlation. I'm just going to point it out right now. Well, I'm still right about this. Blue side winning again, right?
Yeah,
Blue side's
it
won
doesn't-
every
it
game.
also- it doesn't make sense because, I mean, okay, it's not that it doesn't make sense, but like it's surprising to me because in professional play, and these guys are, you know, they're platinum diamond, like they understand the game, like they're not, you know, ignorant by any stretch of the imagination. Professional play, I believe red side has a higher win rate, and we've seen blue side get early dragons, but blue side is disadvantaged against dragon by nature of the way that pit faces. So it is just, it's interesting to see that trend because in my mind it would go the other way.
Hey, man, it's just something in the water.
That's
Broberry says that's false in LCS at least.
is
So
it? Okay.
maybe
it
it's
might
the other
be-
way.
It might be regions outside of LCS. Because I do remember going into LCS playoffs, I was reading and talking with a friend about how red side had a higher win rate, but LCS might have a higher blue side.
So
win rate.
the damage trading there we just saw, I mean, damn. Hyundai, boy, I really want to see Janna get ganked. I want to see get it ganked so badly. Also, Figure Clap, thank you so much for the sub. Thanks so much for being the news faster in the low budget LCS.
LCK red is super favored. Yeah, I think LCK and I think LPL red is super favored, and then I'm not positive about LEC. But yeah, okay. So maybe Blue Set is better than LCS. And these folks have the North American blood running through their thick North American veins, and it's thick because of all the syrup and fast.
All the corn syrup in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, be whatever it is. Ooh, Jolly Roger going really low.
Mistimed the E a little bit. I think Aatrox wants his dive, takes three turret shots as he misses the second charge of his Q, and wisely backs off, but does get to use this trade in his favor to push another wave. And Fizz, again, Jolly Roger did not take teleport.
Whoa! He took another tower shot right there. And look at this. Lilia invading again. Kritz is a really confident jungler. We've seen him on these early game engaged champions for every single game, but his playstyle has not changed because he's playing Lilia.
Seraphine, Varus has to heal. Braum lands the Q, Lucian lands the ult. Seraphine goes to about half the heal, fixes it. Now this is why it's scary to invade his Lilia. Does have the level ahead though. Viego falls low, is not able to smite for health. Lilia's gonna get this red buff, but Lucian falls so low. Seraphine and Varus pinching on the other side of Viego and Fizz, but they're a little disjointed. Lilia flashed forward, gets stunned, isn't able to do anything else. Varus still has exhaust if they try to push forward, but I think this is going to end up being just nothing happens except a bunch of flashes are burned, and Lilia picks up the enemy red buff.
That was a fight that was, maybe still continuing. Jolly Roger caught out.
Jolly Roger... Oh, my camera just freaked out. Jolly Roger, okay.
Beamer Sticks lands the ult right there.
Viego gets the stun. Aatrox falls really low, has to ult, but he's probably going to die. He is going to die. Viego's going to get the reset, picks up the Aatrox. Can he get some knockups onto the Braum? He's going to hit the W and get the knockup. He can reset his ult here, picks up the Braum, gets the reset off the Braum. Viego. A very strong champion. Lilia on the top side, now fighting this Wukong. Wukong falling low, but does ult. Looks like they're actually winning the trade and gets the kill onto Kritz. That sheen damage on that last Q was not what I expected. Janna chasing them down. Wukong drops the pink. Will see the Janna coming. Is going to be able to disengage. Janna's going to clear the ward and walk away. 6-0 in favor of Team Titan.
Team Titans really does not want to lose this game. They have said we are pulling out all the stops, no matter what, and they're just getting the better end of all these fights. Fireflan's winning the 1v1. That's his first kill. It's not like this kid is all juiced up on kills over the past 10 minutes. No, he won that fair and square. I believe he was also at like half health and didn't have double buffs. So really, really well played from him.
I think Kritz's hubris also came into effect there a little bit because
I don't think that was hubris.
Hubris
That was a half health Wukong that was behind. He was behind enemy lines, and the wave was being cut. This, he was absolutely, I think, within his rights. He had double buffs.
His patterns, but his patterns that he's established in the last couple of games, the sort of the style and the tempo and the beats that he's played to. You cannot play Lilia like they are Jarvan, like they're Lee Sin, like they're Xin Zhao. You do not get to do that. You can feel like you might, and you've just played probably a cumulative hour or plus as these champions where you can take a trade like that. Lilia, before she gets 1 or 2 items, really can't be going for plays like that. Their damage is so weak. It's not Jarvan. It's not Xin Zhao. It's not Lee Sin. So I don't think it maybe was hubris or overconfidence, but it might have been sort of a misjudged fight based on what they've truly been playing for a while now.
Either way,
the last hour and a half playing these other champions.
Either way, speaking of junglers, they pick up another dragon.
They do.
And now 6-0 with the 2 dragon stacks. It looks like Rift Herald is going to turn over to For Fun. But that's going to be the first neutral objective in the game that's going to go their way. And honestly, I'm starting to remember a couple really dicey fights in the bot lane. I'm even more impressed that Team Titans is absolutely crushing it right now.
Yeah. Ooh, Lucian missed.
Also, Shaden, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings at the Denny's in Vermont. You got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us. 2,600 gold lead. You've got the stats from the Drakes.
They have 90 seconds to use this Herald in a way that gets them plates and a little bit more pressure into this game. I wonder where Lilia's going to go. She's on the bot side of the map. She's got, a minute and a half to drop it somewhere, otherwise the plates fall off. She's clearing her wolves. I wonder if she's going to go mid. Aatrox is shown to have a little bit of priority, but Fizz does have a couple of kills on him and a gold lead. But at the same time, Varus and Seraphine are just mercilessly pushing this wave in. So I wonder if Lilia just clears Blue and Gromp and just drops Herald mid to just get whatever they can with the plates.
Yeah. I think
they're low on time.
I agree. I think that's a good play. Oh, this could be a kill.
Ooh, Fizz ult lands. Aatrox gets knocked up from the Shark, from the Wukong, and Aatrox is dead. Kill going over to Fizz, who's now 3-0-2. This fish is scary.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't think of anything more terrifying than a Wukong Fizz dashing in at you. One's invisible, the other one flying untargetable at your face. It's not great. It's not great. But
it also has the added benefit of, and I don't know if this was intentional, but intentional or unintentional, it really screws over For Fun because now they can't drop that Herald mid for plates because Aatrox died. And Lilia can't push that out on her own against Wukong Fizz, and plates are going to fall off in 8 seconds, and this Herald is sitting in Lilia's inventory, who had to back.
I think they accepted that they weren't going to be able to.
Yeah.
The spirit. They had it in their head. Janna, by the way, I don't even know. I'm not even saying that Janna's the problem here, because this is how the Lulu game played out too, right? And they won that one. And Lulu's, I believe, has been banned for all the other games. But they just conceded a lot of CS and just showed up as an enchanter later in the game. But what's happening in this game that didn't happen in those others is that they might not get to the late game.
They really not, because this is the hardest snowball game we've seen so far. A TP is coming in, and a stopwatch from the Fizz is going to stop the Lilia sleep, but he's so low, he has no matter. He's going to die. Lilia picks up the first kill for Fun, and now we have 5 members pushing in on this mid turret, dropping the Herald. Wukong trying to defend, but he's going to get chunked out of half. Viego's already at half health. Seraphine's showing up, but this Herald's going to get their charge off, bring this turret really low. I wonder if they're going to try to take it in this next wave. Wukong falling lower and lower as the Braum Q hit and the poke lands. They're going to get this turret. That's a first turret goes over to For Fun. And first kill on the board. They are down 6 kills, but only 2,000 gold.
Yeah, that's actually a huge signifier, right? We're still pretty early in this game, and obviously there's gold from these dragon stats that we can't even begin to comprehend. But this is still very much a game that Team For Fun can win, and they can push themselves to be the champions of the low-budget LCS. But, I mean, a couple of things have to happen, and I think that was step one. They showed us that they could confidently push down a tower, which, by the way, first tower to fall in the game. So for all those kills, the objectives that were got off that were the dragons. The structures are still up. They still have the defenses of their base to fall back on. So Team For Fun, while they've been pushed around a bit, you're not in a dire circumstance just yet. Also, Matsy91. Oh, sorry, we got a fight going on.
It's going on.
You tapped away?
That's
all right.
I just was like looking at it and I was like, I don't actually think anything's going to happen with this because,
it's top lane. It's hard to tell in top lane.
Each other and then, one of them backed off. It is nice that Wukong gets to push that wave into an already low turret, chunk the turret out a little bit, and deny some farm from the Aatrox. But, that's just top lane stuff. That's just a couple of bruisers bruising.
Absolutely, but now we're going to see who gets a bruise over this dragon. Yeah.
Lilia gets the Varus with her E. Not going to pull the trigger on their ult.
First 5v5 we're going to see.
Yeah. Although Wukong and Janna are just sort of off on the side, pinging for help. Wukong's going to get there first. It looks like, they're pathing up into this jungle to push the Wukong off and sort of reset these fight lines, which I like a lot. They have Braum in the front ready to block anything coming up. Nice poke onto the Seraphine, who's actually fallen low. What a squishy champion. Still no sleep. A nice double knockup from the Janna. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does just sort of keep them at bay. everything right now just sort of hinges on whatever team makes the first move. Wukong's going to get out of the Aatrox W. Braum's going to continue to throw Qs. Janna is going to...
Janna's waiting for Wukong to engage.
Yeah, both teams just waiting for something to happen. Fizz ult down. That is a big cooldown burn for Team Titan. What's going to happen next? Varus has his ult up. Braum has his ult up. Seraphine ult gets one. Lilia and Janna get out of it. Janna ults to try to get some healing on her team, but she dies almost immediately after. Lucian ult pops off, but isn't enough. Lilia dies as well. Aatrox about to die too. That's 3 kills over to Team Titan. Make it 4. Make it 4. A double for Wukong. Make it 4 kills over to Team Titan.
really drawing it out there.
I thought Braum was going to die there. He's got a sliver of health. But no one dies for Team Titan. They use this gold lead to pick up a 3rd dragon. An excellent fight from them. Both teams played that really patient, but ultimately, we see a great fight coming out from Team Titan. A 3rd dragon at 18 minutes. This is a very early soul, and they've ballooned their early game advantage into a 4,000 gold and a 3 dragon mid-game lead.
And hey, man, we might be listening to Silver Scrapes pretty soon, because as we've touched on in the other games, we've yet to see a comeback. We've yet to see one, and certainly not one like this.
The hardest one to do it.
I think previous to this game, it was For Fun who had the most aggressive victory, right, in Game 1. And now Team Titans is coming out late in this series, in a series where teams have been trading games back and forth, you know? If you're thinking about it, oh, this might be a kill right here. Clean. Absolutely clean. Jolly Roger showing those Fizz mechanics.
Yeah, Firefly's TPing. Wukong going in. Lilia stopwatches. Doesn't have flash. Is probably just going to die almost instantly. Fireflans picks up that kill. Another kill over to the Wukong. 4-0-4. That's a big hunky. And they're pushing it on this mid turret. This is shockingly their first turret of the game.
That's a good point. That could be a problem point and maybe a symptom that they're not actually in the commanding position that it sort of feels like they are, because they do have to do more than just take these neutral objectives. You still need to get the Nexus, and I'm not saying any of these things are bad plays, right? I just think 20 minutes is pretty late in the game to actually be getting that first turret. So we'll see what Team Titans can do to put the pedal to the metal and push themselves all the way to the Nexus, because they've still got a long way to go.
The flip side of that is that they have a almost 6,000 gold lead without having to take that many turrets. So with this kind of gold lead, you can even think about these outer turrets, especially as just money in the bank. Like Varus just solo. I mean, yes, it's a Janna, but that's still an ADC against a solo laner. Just picking up a turret, no problem, waltzing in, taking it, walking away. Lucian looks like they're putting a lot of hurt in the bottom, but Wukong gets there in time to stop it. And the gold lead is now up to 6,000 gold.
Ooh, I'd be nervous if I was that Lucian. I think Fireflans is...
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got Braum coming, but I still think you want to be there. That Wukong's got 3 levels on both of them. Wukong falls a little bit low from the Lucian ult, but he's still... Alright, with that Braum Q, he falls a little bit lower in health.
Hey, what time are you at?
I'm at 2:20:55.
Okay, you're about 2 seconds behind me. So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'm going to just fast forward real quick, and then I'm going to stop. I'm at 21:04.
Perfect.
Great.
7,
Vigo picks
8,
up that red.
9, 10.
11. Great. Wukong ults, Seraphine ults, the charm blocked by the Braum, the only one charmed there. Lucian does not think Seraphine is cute at all. Kills her and her buddy. Wukong dead, Seraphine dead, turret dead. Is this a comeback for fun? Is this the start of something new?
Don't call it a comeback, man. I mean, we'll see. It really might be. They're still 4K down, but these are, progressive moves. And if you are losing a fight this far ahead, well, that's an ult that went a little wide there.
Whips.
Ooh.
Fizz alone in 3 is going to pop the Lucian, and Zony's out. He's drowsy from the Lilia ult, but he's still in his... Oh, no, but the damage over time from it is going to kill him, as is Varus down. As is Viego down.
And a double kill for the Janna. Yo, what's up, Kevin?
Yeah, a nice try from Jolly Roger. I mean, he's shown some real proficiency on Fizz, so, it was nice of him to be able to dart in, kill the Lucian, and almost get out. But down 2 people is maybe not the most opportune time to dive in. Yes, you're up gold, but you're not up that much gold. And now all of a sudden, we have a dragon spawning in less than a minute.
Right, I think
the momentum is starting to maybe get a little murky. This is actually reminding me of game 1, but in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, Jolly Rogers saw that they could. This is actually exactly the situation. It is exactly that. At this point in game 1, it was Team Titans who were like, okay, we just want to fight. We might be able to, put a stop to these dragons, which are coming up in 20 seconds, by the way. This is Soul, and the inside track's not looking good. We got double buffs on Janna and Lilia.
Ooh, nice knockup here. Yeah, but I will say, if the pattern from
went
game
over
1
the wall.
holds, this is going to be a stuff for Team Titans that is just going to ace them here, take this dragon, and close out the game. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Wukong falling kind of low. Lucian diving forward with his E. Lucian falling low, ults away, forces the flash out of Wukong, and now this dragon is up, and both teams still in the pit. Both teams have some people chunked out. Both teams desperately want this objective. It's all going to come down to this. Lilia goes in, has to Sonya Seraphine, misses the old Viego into the backline. Mimer sticks on the Seraphine, dead immediately. Viego desperately trying to get a reset, cannot get it.
Whoa!
Muchai kills both of them with a Varus arrow, and now the advantage swings towards Team Titan. The Lucian picks up the Varus, and this fight has gone crazy. Fizz stopwatches to prevent the death from Lilia. A Janna ult is going to stop Wukong for a hair of a second, but it's not going to matter because he's going to pick up the Lucian. Lilia runs away into the enemy's blue side jungle, but Fizz on the chase. I mean, Lilia's maybe going to get out. She's stuck between 2 turrets. She doesn't have these turrets. I think Fizz might get this. Ease forward. Lilia tries to Q, but an EQ from the Fizz is going to settle her down real quick. A 4th dragon over to Team Titan. That's a Mountain Soul. That's a team fight win. That's a reverse repeat of game 1. And now Team Titan in a strong position with Baron up.
And now, here's the thing. The only difference between game 1 and this game 4 is that all of these turrets are still up, that Team Titan still has to chew through. We've seen them put their leads in some compromising situations, and that last fight, those last objectives that they were able to secure really, really tightened and cemented their lead. However, it can still be given away. They've got the Mountain Drake, right? They've got the Mountain Soul. That is eternal. But they need to maybe get this Baron. Maybe they don't need to do that. They need to start pushing down these towers. Janna is doing God's work in these fights, man. It's like the last person to die, keeping people alive for a long time. That fight was dicey as all hell, but they were able to pull it out. It was so close. Muchachi gets the MVP for that fight because the flash Q was a double kill. It was a double kill, man. You cannot win that fight if those two live and are able to toss poke just into the masses for the rest of it.
That doesn't happen. I actually think that For Fun had the positioning to win that fight. If Varus can pick both of them off in that moment, they can definitely turn that. Now, those 2 kills on a Varus, plus the Dragon, plus the waves he's been able to pick up, plus the kills he's gotten in the rest of the game and the assists, he is doing a lot of damage. I don't know if you saw that Q, but it did a lot. And there really aren't any traditional tanks. Braum does a good job of blocking Varus if his E is up.
Yeah.
But really everyone else, I mean, Aatrox is a little bruisery, but like they don't have any traditional tank items. Varus is going to be able to do a lot of poke with this lethality build because people can't really stack armor super effectively. I mean, Aatrox is like the bruiseriest person outside of Braum on their team, and he doesn't have a lick of armor.
Here's the thing. Team Titans have been poised to push us to Game 5 in this 5-game series for about 7 minutes now. They are being, I think, cautious with their lead, but sometimes that's how people let it slip away. So we've been talking for about, 90 seconds, 2 minutes now. They haven't pushed over a tower. They are set up in kind of like a 1-3-1 right now, but it seems like they're trying to get a handle on like, what do we do next? How do we finish this down? And I think it is partially because they need to stick the landing on this. If they make it to next game, I think it'll be easier, surprisingly, because it's going to be like, all right, now it's just a best of one. Let's play this game. Let's fucking do it. But you got to get to that game first.
Yeah, going to game 5 with teams trading off wins.
Yes, this is the best.
I don't want to put the card. Yeah, I don't want to put the card in front of the horse, but like, that's the that not scariest, but like that's the most even way to get into a best of 5. Like
Yes.
a reverse sweep is actually fairly likely because that kind of momentum is hard to break.
You believe in the story.
Very even back
Oh, they're starting up Baron right now.
Yeah, Viego's falling.
Silver
really
Perry
low.
goes
He's
so
in the
low.
Half. He's at a quarter health now. I mean, Seraphine's gonna be able to heal him a little bit, but like, all right, the plants help a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think you have to start Baron there. He's also on a ward. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but they're clearing it out. They're getting vision control.
I'm kind of alone. Wukong queuing forward.
They're looking for a pick. They want to fight. They
Yeah.
want to fight. And
They really do.
For Fun is being ever evasive. They do not want to fight.
This next fight, there is, I mean, it's kind of like this, just the way the comps are drafted. But the longer the game goes on, and especially
Okay, they're on to Baron right now.
There's a ton of pressure.
Look where
on
Aatrox is. He's got teleport up though.
Yeah.
Janna's got teleport too, but I don't
The
know.
ward's disabled. It's at half health. I mean, maybe a miracle steal from Lilia. This Fizz is looking to play spoiler here.
Oh.
Drops the blue ward into that boy. Oh, Fizz
Oh.
going forward. Lilia stopwatches, keeps herself alive, but the cost is Baron, and Fizz gets out. The ult delays Lucian.
What a good play.
You know, that's Team Titan. Get to Baron.
What a good
Just
play.
for
That
free.
was clean. Bloodless, too. I feel like that
Yeah.
is so hard to pull off, honestly, at any level. But that was absolutely brilliant. They didn't touch the ward. Now they've got Baron. They're going to push in through this mid lane. This is the opportunity they've been looking for. They've got Mountain Soul. They've got Baron. They're stacked S5. You've got 2 cannons on this wave. You can absolutely make a push to crack the base. And look at the other 2 lanes. Honestly, the lanes aren't in bad positions for them either if they want to swing up and start scooping it.
Seraphine and Varus both have ult. A nice lead from Lilia, but Seraphine ult's gonna get 2. Brahms not able to block the one. Viego falling low, trying to run out. Cannot get the reset to stay alive. That's gonna be 1 kill over to Aatrox, another kill over to Lucian.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, a nice pickup from Varus out of the Aatrox, but the numbers are still in for Fun's advantage, and Team Titan running away, tail between their legs. Fizz ult is gonna chunk Braum a little bit, but mostly it just buys them time to separate. They're going to retreat. They still have Baron on 3 members. They still have the Mountain Soul. They still have the advanced backs. But Elder
no.
Dragon is spawning in 30 some odd seconds. And we have For Fun in position. 4 members. Silver Perry is probably not going to get there on time. It's going to be a team of 4 with a jungler versus a team of 3.
And
without
walking
one
into this
at
jungle.
Dragon. And they're walking into the jungle. We're going to see a pick here. Seraphine might die. A nice blast gun is going to keep them alive. But Braum leading the charge. here with
Varus ult
his
went
E.
wide.
Yeah. But
And
so did
Lucian
the Lucian
too. Oh my
This
god.
is-
This is so
This is really
tense.
tense. Yeah, Silver Perry's actually going to be there on time. I mistimed it a little bit. Wukong off into the side trying to buy a little bit of time. Now, all Team Titan wants to do right now is to push For Fun off so that they can set up a little bit around this dragon, and they've been successful in doing that. Wukong gets knocked up.
Oh my god.
Two stacks of bomb, but oh my god, there was so much damage, and Lucian just explodes to Wukong and is dead. Aatrox on the side dies. A second kill over to Wukong. They say, screw the Elder Dragon. We are going to go for more kills. Viego goes unstoppable forward. Lilia could die because she gets stunned. Does not get stunned. The movement speed is going to keep him out. The Janna ult's going to heal her a little bit. She's going to stopwatch a little late for a Varus Q that didn't hit her anyway, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, they're not going to
They're gonna
push.
run back to the base.
They're not going to push on that wave.
They're going to go for the Elder. They're going for the Elder.
They're going to go for the Elder, but that... Oh, I don't know, man. I think the play might have been to at least knock down that tower. Maybe save one person there to knock down that tower.
It's hard to dive from Lucian. I see what you're saying. I think they absolutely could try to end there.
Only
but I
because they
think
had
to
left.
save
Like,
them more
only
than
because
play
Braum
the
Lucian
Elder.
weren't there, right? And the
Absolutely,
tower
absolutely,
was a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fireflans on the side of that fight.
Yeah.
That was so tense. The setup, walking into the jungle, Seraphine getting surprised, using the blast cone to escape. We see elements of both teams trying to spread out and create as much of a safe zone for their team as possible. And it just so happens that Fireflans is able to live through. He took a lot of damage. He went down to half health and then saw a moment. Who's on the front line? One of the people who's not supposed to be, Janna, and just gets popped out of existence, and they are able to push further and further, or sorry, maybe it was Lucian, push further and further. They've got this Elder right now, and they might be able to win off this push. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, it's become a 5v5 again, right, once Fizz gets there, so they really just have to hold this wave. let them get 5 and they can try to dive this turret.
Oh.
I think with this Elder, yeah. I mean, with this Elder, with Varus, it is very doable to just poke down with Varus and then try to dive once people get low enough to pop off with the Elder passive, or the Elder buff.
Yeah.
There's a ton of pressure on Braum this fight to block a Seraphine ult, because if he doesn't, this game just straight up ends. Lucian ult
Look
goes
at
wide.
that.
His ult gets out of the Lily and takes her immediately half. A shield from Janna's going to save her, but now there's no shield for the Aatrox is going to fall low. Gets healed from the Janna ult. They retreat, but the inhib falls. There's still Elder. It's still 5 pushing. They are, I think, rotating up top.
Dude,
I
For
think they
Fun
could
is
try to
doing an
end there.
amazing job of living through these pushes. I agree. I think
Diving and dodging.
Team Titans is, interestingly enough, not playing in the way that got them this league. This is more constructive criticism than anything, because obviously they're in a powerful position right here. Ooh, that would have been a huge group sweep. But this is the smart thing to do, right? I'm not in the hot seat right there. This is just me armchair generaling. Oh, we could see a huge fight right here, though. This might be the moment.
I mean, they can't contest this. There's still so much time on the Elder. Fizz going forward, darting in, darting out, moving in, moving out. In a second.
Moving up, moving down.
Yeah, that's there's some like old disco song that sounds like that. I don't know enough to make sure that
We got a 5 stack of For
those
Fun
rankings.
running into this bush.
We have a 5 stack of For Fun. Varus shoots some Qs. There's a pink that this Wukong's back, or sorry, this Viego's backing on. Does cancel the back.
Ooh.
Blascone popped.
Yeah. Okay, so look at the base, though. We have supers marching
Yeah.
into base. They're going to be on that tower right there. Aatrox is back to deal with it. Baron's up in
almost
22
live.
seconds.
Yeah.
They took the scuttle, but they feel like it's more important to back and maybe get some items. They don't want to be caught.
Yeah.
Silver Parry
Sure.
maybe keeps canceling it, maybe not. Okay. All right.
Look, they can play this Baron a little slow.
You know what?
just
They've
by
done a
virtue
good
of
job
their
of
waves
that.
and their supers. I will say though, they need to be careful, because I think they played the last couple of minutes a little too slow. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that they've fallen behind by any chance, but I think they could be more ahead right now.
For some reason, I feel like they might. There's 10k up, though.
Goes
Ooh.
wide. Seraphine ult misses. This is a Lucian ult, but the low Aatrox. Viego's getting the resets. Wukong in the back line. This is looking really dicey for Fun. Aatrox is who Viego has taken, and Viego is using their abilities to try to get in there. A reset on his ult. Fizz in the back line. Lucian falling low. The shield bow pops. Stays alive a little bit longer, but I think this is just the game. Fire Plan's on a killing spree. 8, 2, and 9 on this Wukong. 5 members still alive for Team Titan. 2 waves of supers pushing in base. Just a Braum and a Janna. 2 supports left. A feudal shield onto the turret from Janna. A TP coming in from Fire Plans says, hello, here come the scrapes. 2-2. We're going to game 5.
And the team that loses game 1 pushes us to game 4. A huge turn right there. Oh my god. Hold on. We said we'd do it, and here it is. You gotta. Oh, you gotta. We'll talk more about this in a second. I'm gonna let this play out. Bigfoot, we've got 4 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna get us. Let's get into the lobby. I don't know if you have anywhere to go.
I do know where to go to the lobby. Povo wants us to sing.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it's playing right now, by the way.
Oh, I can't hear it. Fun fact for any of you viewers who have not heard this before, but I can't hear any of the music that LeChance plays onto the stream. It's just it's a stylistic choice. Oh, but people are singing in the chat. All right, let's let it rock. Get some water.
Oh. Folks, we are back. This is game 5. It's all real. Oh my god. The kid, out of curiosity, how often a pro
Not a drill.
scout in chat? How often do amateur pro teams scout in this chat?
Constantly.
All the time. Low budget LCS, baby. Top of the line. You know? Probably maybe never, but also maybe a little bit. Guys, gotta say, Red Kuko, thank you so much for being the newest investor in low budget LCS. Thank you so much. And also, Chungalolium, which is a fantastic name. Thank you so much for real being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate you guys. I am so excited, Bigfoot, for this finale of the finale. This has been an absolutely incredible back and forth. Yeah, this, I mean, like, what do you
I'm like, B.
Yeah, this has been...
What?
This has been wild. The back and forth. Blue side has won every single game. I mean, this is just the you know, superstition element of it. I do wonder if it'll continue. All right. Oh, also, so how about this? I'll play-by-play cast this one, just so we don't have to worry about syncing time-wise or anything.
Yeah, right.
Cool. What has been learned throughout this series? Sum up the lessons. Tell me what these teams should have learned from each other and what knowledge they need to bring into Game 5.
Look, here's the thing. Both teams need to play for the early game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you said before, right? Whoever gets the lead keeps the lead. There really has not been much. The back and forth of this game has not been on the Rift. It's been in between games.
Ooh.
It's game to game, not minute to minute or moment to moment. So they need to, again, I think Xin Zhao is probably the most important pick in the pool right here. But okay, I'm gonna give one piece of advice to both teams. Okay, for fun, set crits up for success. Find a way to get a team composition that allows an aggressive early jungler to snowball your team.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it's Dave. Thank you for noticing. I'm only saying Xin Zhao right because I said it wrong forever, and there was one stream where the entire chat, and I think you were here for this little chance, the entire chat roasted the fucking shit out of me because I was saying it wrong. I truly on stream or off stream in my private or public life have never said it wrong again. Despite in the moment being very adversarial with chat and refusing to admit that I was saying it wrong, but I have started saying it right now.
We're all about learning lessons here at the Low Budget LCS.
Yeah. If I'm for fun, I want to get Christ set up for success. I want to draft a team that allows an early game jungler to be successful with laners, especially in the mid lane, that can get prio and get a snowballing lead. The other thing on the other side, right? Team Titan needs to, at this point, you've seen, here's the thing. Fireflans, I think, has shown to be an unbelievably strong player in your team.
Mm-hmm.
And you have now had 4 games to read an unconventional opponent in Hyundai.
Right.
Craft around top. You have an idea of Hyundai's playstyle, right? An off-meta, kind of weird top laner is a really good thing to have, and they've shown an enormous amount of proficiency around the champions they've played so far. But you've had 4 games to download them, right? Now you got to make the shift. Now you got to counterpunch.
Ooh.
Hit them. Right. in the stupid top lane.
You think that's where they can punch through?
Yes, I think it's a combination of like that's where one of their biggest strengths is, and I'm not saying Hyundai is a weakness, but I'm saying one of their strengths in their pool is that it's an unknown quantity, and you are knowing it more and more as the games go on.
Right.
We've just been rated with a party of 20 from XLNC.
Oh
Esports.
shit!
Now we've got a party.
XLN Esports, welcome to the Low Budget LCS. Thank you so much for the raid. We are getting into Game 5 of a best of 5 series for the finales. This is the finals of our D1 Executive Division. So Plat players, some diamonds sprinkled around in there as well. And it has been a banger. All right, you know how best of 5 series, sometimes you get reverse sweeps, sometimes, it's, 2-2. No, this has been trading games back and forth, counterpunch after counterpunch after counterpunch. Bigfoot, I'm going to let you explain the rest of that because I just realized I have to switch around the stream stuff, but I think players to keep an eye on are 4Fun's jungler and Team Titans top laner.
Yeah. And I mean, I think XLNC Esports puts it really succinctly and really well when they say and if I could maybe expand that into a larger
get into it, man.
Each unce represents the games we've seen so far,
really
and
beautiful.
The unces are the counter blows from team to team. And what I think you, Lachance, were getting at is that, of course, everyone, at this point, you're in the finals, you are on Game 5, every one of these 10 players has played exceptionally well.
Yeah.
4Fun is on the blue side right now, Dave. The stream overlays, or the display is being switched.
I'm switching them right now.
But I think as well as all 10 players have played so far, we have a couple of standout players that have sort of dictated the flow of the game a little bit more. So for the people who just came here, if you want to look at 2 folks, Crits on this Xin Zhao, the champion that I think I would argue would be best for him right now, so he's gotten what he wants, has really done a good job in his team wins of dictating the early game and allowing his team to snowball. Both teams have won every game they've gotten a lead in. No one has had a comeback.
Now,
the game starts snowballing, that team wins.
But
on the other side,
wait, I do just want to say this though. It has not. We have seen stomps, but there has never been a stomp that has been a complete follow through. All of these games, for all their ups and downs, have had ups and downs. We've had these extreme counterpunches from the teams that are behind. So who's to say that Game 5 is not the game that whole narrative flips on its head?
God has closed doors and opened windows. People just have not gone through windows yet. There is still a whole game of opportunities to climb through a window. They just haven't taken advantage of it. Now, one thing I'd like to note is if we're talking about snowballing as a way to win the game, Team Titan has a very snowbally team comp. They've got a Zed.
Yeah.
Right? They can play
Oh
the Zed.
My God.
And on the flip side, 4Fun have picked a pretty hard scaling team. They've got Kayle, they've got Gwen, they've got Kai'Sa. Yeah, Popopa says it right in the chat. Kayle Gwen is a real gamble.
Yes.
Because the teams that have gotten early game leads have kept those leads. And those leads have come through the solo lanes, through the jungler, allowing these snowballing solo lanes to snowball. If Zed or Set get rolling into this Kayle, into this Gwen, I am very scared for Hyundai here. He's shown a very, competent ability to play a weak side top laner, but Kayle into Set, with the way Fireflies has been playing in the series, is scary as hell.
Gotta say real quick, Aptly Trina, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the Low Budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. You got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us.
Yeah. Did you make a prediction for this game?
I didn't, and I'm going to right now. Thank you so much.
The only reason, and it's very selfish that I asked.
You want to try and get that money?
I need to.
You want to try and get those schmeckles.
Yeah, I lost all of them a couple games
All
ago.
right, red side is the right side.
Yep, and that is.
And Team Titans is on the right side.
Yep.
All right. Prediction is
You know what?
live.
I just had.
Okay, here's the
I
thing.
have an idea, but I do, okay. So I have a thought, but I don't want to say it out loud because the teams aren't in the game yet.
Okay, wait till no, the teams are in game. They're 2 minutes in the game. Here's the thing I want to say real quick though. Jolly Roger has excelled on these assassins. I'm just starting to look at these team compositions right now. This man, the only time that Jolly Roger has had a little bit of trouble in the game is when he's played Anivia. And luckily, he got that out of the way in game 3. so he, I think seeing him on this flexible assassin is where he feels at home. I agree that the Gwen Kale is a gamble, but what have we been talking about? We've been talking about the teams that get behind usually lose these games. However, cast your mind back to just a couple minutes ago in game 4. 4Fun was behind, but they were pushing the game further and further, later and later. Also, if the stream crashes, we'll be right back. That'd be catastrophic, and I'll straight up cry if it happens, but we'll see. So, I mean, they're in a position where they've got this late game insurance where if they push the game back deeper and deeper, as they've shown that they're proficient in doing, I mean, hey, you've got yourself insurance. You've got yourself something that can show up.
That's true. I mean, the games are great. So here's what.
Oh, we're in, baby. Stream's working. Didn't crash at all.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Okay,
Listen, the stream
definitely
definitely didn't crash
out a
earlier.
little bit. I hope that's not for the stream. I hope it's just Discord.
It's just, hopefully it is just Discord. Hey, check in on the stream, man. You let me know if this messed up.
You're lagging a lot.
I'm lagging a lot? Oh, I'm so afraid.
hang on.
I swear to God. Chat, let me know if I'm lagging at all.
It sounds like you're okay on the stream. It might just be a Discord thing on my end.
Excellent.
So here's what I would love to see
Yeah,
happen,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think it's going to happen,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's Giga Brain.
Yeah.
I think Set and Zed swap lanes.
Oh my God. I think you're right.
I think that's
Wow, look at all that
Giga
mastery.
Brain.
Look at all that mastery over here.
Yeah. I don't think they will, but I think that would be sick.
I just want to share it's
Because I
Dave's
think
thoughts.
Zed absolutely jumps on Kale.
I think you're right. He says red is a much stronger mid game, blue has the late game. Early game, it's pretty 50-50. I think that's a pretty accurate estimation.
Yeah, I think that's a good read, for sure.
I think it's an accurate estimation. We're gonna, I mean, we have to see how it plays out. Nothing sneaky about the early game right now, right? This is pretty cash. We don't see the lane swap, although Bigfoot, I completely agree. I think that would absolutely be the play. But now we're off to the races. The die has been cast, right? It's just up to the players now. Oh, I think the Kale's gonna play off. I think the Kale's gonna pay off for sure. Yeah, Fireflan's just able to walk up and punch people to Kingdom Come. You're a jungler. Talk to me about Xin Zhao and Viego.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is early on very Xin Zhao favored. Viego is a deceptively tricky jungler to play.
Yeah.
So, and I think Xin Zhao is a deceptively nothing to play. They're pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So I think, but here's the thing about jungle. So much of jungle doesn't happen in a vacuum. It never happens in a vacuum. So much of a jungler's ability to do the things they want to do is reliant on their laners. So I would argue that Xin Zhao's early game advantage in the quote-unquote vacuum is actually mitigated by the disadvantages they have in their solo lanes.
Sure.
Whereas on the flip side, Viego's slight early game disadvantage is, like we see here,
Yeah.
buffered by... Oh, Xin Zhao takes
Yeah,
it. But the pressure is there, right? The solo lanes of Team Titan are going to help buoy this Viego through what is sometimes a tougher early game, especially into a jungler like Xin Zhao that can scrap and skirmish a lot better.
Hey, I don't think Xin Zhao
and
took
move
that.
Viego into the mid-game fight. Yeah, he did. He got it with his W.
No.
Oh, no.
He didn't. No, not at all. That,
Oh my
that
God,
is a
that's
set with blue
brutal.
buff right there.
And this is going to be a first blood. Oh,
Yeah.
and it goes to the Zed. Okay.
A flash
This is-
over. Yeah,
I
Zed.
don't want to be hyperbolic. This is a disaster for fun.
Yeah, this is enormous. Look at the engage right here from Mental Cow and Muchachi. I mean, this is onto the Ziggs. Able to survive through that burst. Cut back up to the top lane. Hyundai getting slapped around by this set. Hyundai's got a long way to go, man. A long way to go.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but even out of the gate, he's fallen on his face.
Yeah.
Like, this is an enormous farm lead for the set, and this is the risk that they were willing to take. They identified that Firefly, they know, they played 4 games. They know Fireflans is an unbelievably strong and dominant laner. He's won lane 4 games in a row, even though he's lost 2 of those games. Fireflans has yet to lose a lane, and they have a very, very difficult matchup in the Kayle versus Set.
And here's the thing, though, is that, yes, okay, they're slapping them around now. Zed getting that first blood, absolutely huge. Still down in CS, but Team Titans is the team that needs to be ahead. If we were seeing something else, we'd be talking about, like, okay, the game is done. Ooh, okay, a lot of damage coming out right here. Kai'Sa actually forced to back off. The heal burned to keep them alive. Whew. I mean, we're going to see a lot of dicey trades here. But no matter what, if Kale's able to get to the uber late game, ForFun's able to come back.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about in Pick Ban, and that's what the chat's been saying, right? And it's only 5 minutes into the game, so it's still anyone's game. It's not. It would be ridiculous to call it one way or the other. We do see a dive happening in the top lane.
Yeah, 100%. Fireflans coming in right here. Hyundai, of course, is the target. No level 6. A flash way to keep themselves alive a little bit longer, but Silver Perry's gonna go down. A classic tit-for-tat top lane play. Well done from Hyundai.
Yeah, one of the yeah. That's. Look, if you're gonna dive the Kayle and the Kayle gets a kill back, I don't think Kale's too bad about that. I'll take, I'm down 20 farm, 23 farm. I'll take 300 gold. Thank you very much. I'm gonna die no matter what. I'll take that extra 300 gold. So,
Dude, that's huge.
It's gonna help. At the same time, I think if you want to snowball like this, like Team Titan does, I actually think I think both teams, oddly enough, for their win condition, are okay with it. Because Team Titan looks at that and says, okay, cool, we're accelerating top lane, we're going to blow this lead out, we burned their flash, we burned summoners, we can use this advantage, we also got 300 gold. On the same flip side, ForFun's like, well, we want to scale, so we've got our biggest scaling champion, 300 gold, they can use that to play a little safer and continue their game until they get strong. So, oddly enough, I think both teams are pretty happy with the outcome of that dive.
Yeah, I mean, I think almost letting Kayle get a kill might have actually even been a huge win for Kayle, because what's the other way? Just leave the lane as it is, right? Like, she's being zoned off of so much CS that, I mean, it's almost the same as killing her, right? Once she gets level 6, though, which she has now, I understand why they go for that gank, right? The window closes a little bit. It's a completely different game. Mental Cow really looking... Oh, God. Fireflans is absolutely putting on all his skill that he's shown us across these 4 games. He's saying, hey, you were right to be afraid of me. Now, Dragons... First one is going to go over to Team Titans, changing this pattern of blue side grabbing them super early on right now. What do you think about 5v5 team fight? I know eventually Kale's going to turn into this like monster, which totally changes it, but who do you think has the advantage there? Well said. Totally understand. All right, hopefully we didn't disconnect there. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see Kayle continue to try and lane this out. Mental Cow gonna look for any engage that he possibly can. I think the after post 6, I think we're going to see this Kai'Sa Nautilus lane really push for a kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's when they spike. Nautilus is always a threat because of the hook, but post 6, it really, helps the follow-up engage quite a bit. Especially, I mean, Ziggs Seraphine is pretty squishy. Muchai has shown a lot of chutzpah, a lot of moxie, a lot of prowess in the ADC position, but, we're seeing him on something that could be outside of his comfort zone. He's played 4 marksmen, now he's playing Ziggs. And once Nautilus hits 6, they could just go on the Ziggs. I think there's a, you have to think about the game a couple of different ways, right? You have to think about the game as champions, but as people. Oh, and engage here.
Absolutely great hook from Mental Cow, and the ult gets dropped as well. Ziggs ult, a great dodge of Seraphine ult, actually. The exhaust keeps them alive, and nobody falls. Nobody goes down to that play.
That was pretty nice from both teams. But that is a good example of what I was talking about, right? You play the game both, champion versus champion, but in a best of 5, especially when you're in the 5th game, you're also playing it people to people, right? You've seen Muchai play 4 marksmen. Okay, cool. He's picked Ziggs. That might be out of his comfort zone. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't, but target him, right? You're playing Nautilus. Engage, fight, hook, ult, go for things, see what happens. Because you're in game 5 and you got to start making some moves.
Yeah, no, completely. And Jolly Roger, for getting that early kill, still we've yet to see him flex that. And so Team Titans is ahead right now, but we saw them ahead in the last game, and they didn't push as hard as they needed to. So that, I think, is something we need to keep an eye out for, is are they hitting all the marks that they need to be? Because it's all good and well to be ahead right now, but you really need to be ending this game in 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't know if they're in that position. Oh, this is a teleport coming down. Muchachi is engaged upon Mental Cow, though. Maybe now might be the man who's caught out. A great ult here from Fireflans, pulling them together. A flash away from the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa ticking down, but a potion's going to keep them alive. And over here, Jolly Roger looking for the kill onto the Gwen. This might actually be a turn, a force flash away. I did not expect that. But, this is a good Herald play, though. They get the charge. They get the plates. Xin Zhao is here.
He's going to get this turret.
Oh, no, he missed it. He missed it by just a second.
Heartbreaking.
Oh, he threw it out. Okay, wait, I think we're back. Hold on, let's see. I think we're back. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if we're back. I believe we're back.
Baby.
Here it is. Easy peasy, just in time for the fight. Nautilus goes in. A great Seraphine all right here. Everyone's fighting in this choke point. Ziggs gets a huge amount of people hit right there, but it's not enough because no health bar hit 0 just yet. The first person who's dead. Oh my god, the top and jungle from Teen Titans goes down, but Jolly Rogers in the backline escapes. Dodges the Nautilus hook. That man's fancy, but he might be trapped. Oh, goes for the kill, but gets taken down. That's a 3-for-1 in favor of Team 4 Fun. And a kill and an assist for the Kale.
Not how I expected that fight to go.
No.
Okay.
No.
We've got a goddamn game on our hands.
Yes, we do. I really think that this is I think that you could consider this a lead for Fun. And this is the other aspect of having Kale in the game, is its pressure on the team as a whole. That is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
You know you can't play a 40-minute game. You know you can't. So
you've got to close.
You absolutely. Let's.
Hang on.
Yeah, Gumber's asking for the gold lead.
Oh yeah. Viego's got Gore Drinker.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of that.
Okay. Well, they're going to try and burst this down right here.
Oh,
they really want this. They get it. They're going to pull out. That's 2 dragons. That's something they can stack, but the fight is on. Crits looking for more. Let's see if he gets the cooldowns. He doesn't. Goes after the Gromp instead.
All right, trading a dragon for Gromp. I think most analysts, regardless of their skill level, will take.
Oh, wait. Turning on to crits right now. He may have stayed too long, and he has.
Definitely worth it.
A great response. A great response. They get dragon and the jungler kill, but is it convincing? I'm not really sure. It's only a 2k lead. The dragon's important, and I think they need those dragons, especially if this Kayle is going to get to level 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yarrow Bloom says Papoa is 50% of your budget. You're goddamn right he is.
I think 50% is underselling it, to be honest.
Yeah, seriously. A man that can stream with competent internet? Are you kidding?
Yeah. He's the budget. I am the budget.
That's the secret.
Always the budget.
So, you know, it's not yet a crisis, but we are at a crossroads. We are nearing 15 minutes, and only 1 tower's down. You know, you want to be pushing this lead. I mean, that's the thing. Is it really a lead? 2,000 gold, you can throw it around a little bit, but you need to be making these plays that result in turrets. Team Titans got like 4 dragons last game before taking out, you know, more than 3 turrets. It was very focused on the dragons. Very focused. But you need to get that Nexus. Controversial opinion. Nexus super important. Oh, here we go. Nautilus lands a hook right there. Ziggs bomb does come down. Doesn't do as much damage as it needs to. Kai'Sa's in the backline. Gets a huge amount of damage off. Gets the kill. Muchachi is exhausted right there. Fireflame's forced to retreat through the choke point. And it is For Fun who's cleaning this up. Leads be damned. Oh my god. The follow-up. One more auto will do it. Oh, Muchachi gets out of there. A close one. Oh my god.
I mean, right before that fight broke out, I was about to say the game will end up being decided more or less one way or the other, probably in the next 6 or 7 minutes, because if Red can't snowball by then, I think Blue's going to be able to really start grinding it and outscaling, and them winning a fight there is a huge point in their favor, because this Kayle is 2-1, this Gwen is 2-1, this guy's is 2-0, and I mean, who cares?
Ooh, look at this Fireflame's flank, though.
This is a good flank.
Absolutely good. The heal's forced out. They get the kill. Nautilus on the run now. Goes for the hook.
Game.
Oh my god, Mental Cow. The flash away. He's out of there. Oh my god.
This game's got everything. What a great flank from the set. Shuts down the Kai'Sa. I mean, they're going to get this mid turret here, I think. I don't think
Maybe.
Gwen can carry
Gwen's here.
Can hold this wave.
No. No, definitely not. Tower falls. Gwen's gonna get pretty crazy, huh?
Wait, look at Zed.
This is good. This is what we want to see from them.
One more. Oh, but at what?
I don't know if you escape. I don't know if you escape, buddy.
He's going for it.
Whoa, he's going. Oh, the flash away.
Okay.
Hey,
Now.
that's an experienced Zed player right there. Now that's the ult and the flash and the Oh, Silver Berry, you cheeky minx.
Motherfucker.
My god. Oh my god.
Wait, those literally the last 1 minute is an enormous gold swing for Team Titan.
Yeah.
They're down 2 kills, but they're up almost 3,000 gold.
Yeah, they're focusing on the towers like we were saying. This is exactly what you need to be pushing at. 60 seconds. All right, 65 seconds until Cloud Drake comes up, right? This next dragon. If they're not winning these fights, Bigfoot, do you even go for it?
I mean, I think that For Fun can give this dragon. I think they can trade for 2 to 3 waves on Kayle, maybe some turret damage, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think you can just stick Kayle top, let her shove into this turret, and say, all right, take the dragon, that's fine, but Kayle's going to free push and get a bunch of gold. I don't know if they can reliably contest this if they don't get a good setup, because they are down 3,000 gold. Sorry, you know, a little over 2,000 now.
Oh my god, that hook landed! That seems illegal! Oh! That was... Oh, a level 11 Kayle.
Yeah, Ziggs just found himself on the wrong side of town there. That was ugly to watch.
Oh my god.
Exploded.
Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Kabos? Yeah. I mean, that hook didn't look like it was gonna hit, but it did. Uh-oh. Silver parry. Nautilus is on the hunt.
I think you got to give this if you're Team Titan. And this is weird. I keep wanting to call Team Titan Fear Factor. And
that is weird. You're not wrong. That's incredibly weird. I don't know how or why.
I don't know why.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a first dragon over 2 for fun. I think that Ziggs getting caught there was enormous. I mean, every single event that allows for fun, and we're gonna harp on this. It might sound like we're beating a dead horse, but like this is legitimately the win condition. Every single event that gives them gold and just prolongs the game is exactly what For Fun wants. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So getting not only a dragon, a stall soul, a pick on Ziggs for 300 gold, and extra time in a lane for their laners, specifically for Kayle and Gwen, is so nice for them. It's a goddamn dream.
Also, for what it's worth, the ult cooldown, For Fun has got some great ults. You know?
Yeah.
I want Nautilus ult on a lower cooldown. I want Kai'Sa ult on a lower cooldown. This is... Yeah, Xin Zhao, are you kidding? Kayle, give me a little more immortality. You know, everyone's got it.
Level 11, by the way.
Oh,
which is one of
yes.
her
She
big
got that
stars.
right after the last play in the mid lane. And just another reminder that the timer's ticking. You've got...
Yeah, the time... And to be clear for the viewers at home, the timer is level 16. If Kayle is level 16...
If we weren't
We're
being
in
pretty
trouble.
straightforward about that.
Yeah, if we could just be really as explicit as possible. I mean, also, Kayle has 10 Darksteel stacks right now.
Yeah.
She's played this really
Oh,
well.
Gwen going for this kill right here.
following
Fireflan's, okay, the teleport's coming in, but that might not be enough. Fireflan's going to live for a little bit longer. Now Mental Cow. Mental Cow uses the hook to run away. Another teleport coming up. Silver parry's here as well. Seraphine has to run for it. Zed, not part of this fight. Can't be a part of it. And they're going to back off.
is-
Oh, now he's...
Oh,
Oh my
Kai'Sa.
god, Kai'Sa going in. She uses the ult already. Let's see if she can get away from this assassin boy right here. Oh my god, she survives through the Zed ult, through the Ziggs ult, dodges the Seraphine ult. Gotta have some fast fingers. Gotta
That whole
have them.
sequence was a lot and also nothing all at once. We had teleports, we had flashes, we had ults from Zed, we had ults from Kai'Sa, we had ults from Seraphine. We had a ton of positioning around the river, and nothing fucking happened.
And the fight was like 3 seconds long. Flash
Yeah.
forward
Oh,
from
here we
Fireflans. Uh-oh, good ult to get away, actually, because you might want to be running, but look there. There's a teleport behind Fireflans. Silver parry's here as well. Okay, Gwen may have teleported too far away. Okay, now they're in a flank. How they respond to this flank is very important. Can they collapse on the Gwen in time? I think they're going to have to. That was some good CC from Ziggs right there. Don't see that too often. Okay, let's see. Hyundai walking forward, but still only level 11. Silver Parry coming in right here. Xin Zhao jumps in. Crits doing a good job of surviving. Silver Parry might go down. Nope, he's actually able to get out of there. And Jolly Roger's on the back line right there. Gets ulted and exhausted. Can he get away? No, he can't. He didn't have any more shadow forms, it looks like. And now it's a 3 versus 4. They want this Nautilus. Mental Cow is just, I mean, the Rift is just a jungle gym for this guy. He is landing hooks and swinging all over the place. Uh-oh, blue buff is resetting, and this might... Oh, no. Hyundai. Hyundai's coming around the corner. Okay, does back off.
It's kind of scary now.
Ziggs is getting pretty scary. I think Kabos said some shit about that, actually, about how he said he'd rather have Ziggs than Kayle. Kabos, let me know if I'm absolutely making that up. But I think you said something.
I'd rather have Ziggs than Kai'Sa.
You know what? That's entirely possible.
But I could be wrong.
And who's
I
that?
don't really know anything.
Boss guy saying Kayle doesn't even matter. Gwen's going to solo carry this game. I'm not saying you're wrong, man. Maybe. Might happen.
A bold proclamation, boss guy.
So Hyundai is actually has a very pretty KDA. In a really good spot. Is down 42 farm. And so thus a commensable amount of experience. Here we go. Jolly Roger off on the side. Team Titans is doing a great job of abandoning certain objectives. Very smart to walk away from that Scuttle Crab. Seed it. Honestly, Oh, we'll see. We've got a crazy 5v5 fight brewing right here. Where is
Yeah.
the front line? Well, now it's on Fireflans. Mental Cow going for the hook. That was impeccable. Absolutely excellent. But Fireflans living way longer, of course, because it's set. A great set ult right there. Seraphine ult's going to hit 3 targets. Health bar's going low, but Gwen might be cleaning up. Jolly Rogers goes down, and here it is. Hyundai showing up. Oh, Memer Sticks. I don't know that you can get out of that. Kritz is going to get it, and that is a 4-for-1. I'll say it again, a 4-for-1 in favor of Team 4Fun. That's exactly what they want.
Gold lead is non-existent. The game is dead even. They're going to get a second dragon. They're starting the
And
Baron at the
Baron.
same time. A heartbreaking
Oh.
fight for Team Titan. A couple of people dying very slightly on the margin. Ziggs going for this.
Oh, Muchai actually really wants this, and Muchai might be able to kill him.
He gets
Oh
it.
my god, he gets it! He steals the Cloud Drake, which obviously isn't the Baron. Oh my god, and he kills. That's another person without Baron. Fireflans is here. Fireflans is here. Oh my god, Kai'Sa's such low health. She gets pulled in. She goes down. Baron's at 99 health. Mental Claw goes down. Blue team gets it, but Nautilus is gonna fall. That is such. Oh my god, snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat. Not even full victory, but still, that was gonna be a fucking catastrophe.
Ziggs Muchai is so clutch. That was enormous. Sealing the dragon, putting them on soul point, killing the Xin Zhao, and then the TP from Fireflans buying time, getting 2
Yo, wait,
kills
Gwen's
to
gonna
win.
start this fight right here. Set, actually. Oh my god, Chunky. That's so much. That's another Baron buff gone. Gwen, now being forced to run away. Ziggs ult just gonna be tossed out. Says, hey, got some explosives. I'm gonna hurl them at you.
I think the momentum, even though the gold is still pretty even, and 4Fun has the Baron, I think after that series of plays, the momentum has swung solidly in the favor of Team Titan. They have some real confidence here, I think, to be going for plays like that.
This is such a good series. Okay, they're running into this jungle right here. They've stopped the back. They're down a man. This is a 5v4. Do you want this? Set pulls them in. He says, hey, yes, Jolly Roger looking for the backline, eliminating targets left and right. 3 people down for 4Fun so far, and Kritz now alone. Where is the front line? It's only all around Kritz right here. The man gets taken down. Jolly Roger, Zed fighting a Nautilus on the side, and now Team Titans have gained the kill lead again and are so solidly. This, guys, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, it looked like 4Fun was absolutely going to crush it. They were going to get Baron and Dragon. They split. They greeted for too much right there. Oh my god.
Game 5 we all deserve. I don't think
Is
they
this
can
a push?
inhib, but getting this inhib is huge. They
That's
also have their
enormous.
side lanes in pretty good spots, so they get to take whatever jungle camps they want to get to reset comfortably in a line or assign their lanes however they want. It looks like Zed is going into the top lane to push 1, maybe 2 more waves. They're pinging some jungle camps. This is now a solid 4,500 gold lead for Team Titan. They are on soul point.
They need to
didn't get
get
the Baron, but,
Hyundai
like,
into a side lane, which he
Yeah.
is right here. Oh,
Oh.
Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger smells a challenge. Shh, everyone quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Okay. Okay, Hyundai. Does
we
Hyundai?
go.
Jolly Roger goes in, drops the ult right there. Okay, Kale responds with the ult as well, and they back away. There we go. Easy handshake, folks.
I overhyped that. That's on me.
No, no.
Sorry,
No. That was going to be awesome. That was going to be awesome. Heo Just, records at the top, 2-2. This is game 5. Game 5 of the best of 5.
Scraping now, folks.
Oh my god.
Scraping now.
And remember, at the beginning of this game, Hyundai said, look to my coming on the first light of the 5th day at dawn. Look to the east. And that east is level 16. But they're not there yet. They're 3 levels away.
They're getting there. They're getting there. They're halfway to 14. They've got 2 items. They have lost a fair amount of Darksteel stacks,
Yes.
but they didn't go.
Yes.
They didn't go Majai's.
Of course.
You know, no harm, no foul.
Right.
But they're on their way.
They're being zoned out of XP. They haven't been in this side
They're
lane
down
because they haven't been able to. Look at Fireflans. Fireflans so meaty, several thousand gold up on his laner, and Jolly Roger is here as well. So Hyundai is going to be able to collect this lane for sure, and their team is supporting them. The rest of this game is about getting your Kale to level 16, funneling as much gold as humanly or angelically possible into that character. Yes.
We see so I really like the sort of macro moves that Team Titans have made.
Yes.
Or Team Titan have just made, because they put everyone except for Viego topside, forcing For Fun to pull back into their jungle to deal with those deep waves. As those waves are getting pushed in, Viego just walks down a pit and clears out all the vision. He cleared 2 or 3 pink wards, dropped a pink himself. I mean, he doesn't have complete vision control, but he's got almost complete vision control of that pit.
Right.
And now this dragon that's about to spawn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but do they even need it? Look at this. Very confidently, Team Titans walking forward. Kai'Sa's caught by the Zero ult. There we go. Kale ult goes onto it. Keeps her alive for just a little bit longer. Fireflans, the shield is so big. Jolly Roger forced to retreat, actually. Hold on. Forfun's got a lot of health. And Crits is shattering the backline. Kai'Sa walking forward. Oh my god. She actually gets popped by Fireflans, who's fighting 1v3 on the backline. Muchachi may have been isolated. Jolly Roger, though, coming to help. Is he going to get the kill? No, he's not. They actually pick it up right there. Oh my god. A 2 for 3. Fireflans picked up Mental Cow, the Nautilus hooks. Hyundai, level 14. They survive another fight. They take another. They might get the dragon. It hasn't happened yet. Let's see, though. Oh, Hyundai's got no mana. Fireflans, so strong. Memer Sticks here as a support. The exhaust goes down, though. That summoner spell might win them the whole thing. Oh my god, the shield wasn't there. Memer Sticks might fall as well. Memer Sticks running away, but oh my god. Gonna get to the minions.
Okay.
Memer Sticks survives. As of this second. Are you kidding? Versailles says, is this Viego build legal? I don't know, man. I don't know if he has a permit.
They got the dragon! Yeah, I'm continually, I have a lot of questions about this Core Drinker on the Viego. I think you really want Divine Sunder here. You just gotta, but you know, at the end of the day, Viego's goal is to stay alive to get a reset, and Gore Drinker helps that too. But yeah, I don't know. The build is interesting. This game is, I don't know what to say. This game is fucking crazy.
Dude.
You've got almost a dead even lead. I mean, at 30 minutes, 2K is absolutely nothing, especially considering one team is scaling so hard. I thought that fight was hugely Team Titan favored between the Seraphine ult onto the Kai'Sa and Zed really getting in there. But
the Kale ult saved her.
The Kale ult saved her. It blocked so much of the front-loaded damage.
On top of that, the Kale ult saved her, and while she was immortal, Set brought her further away. Brought her out of the range of damage of everyone else. So it was a split fight, and Set was still able to cause an enormous amount of trouble. I mean, let's toggle over to gold. Set has the most gold in the game by about 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
The man has got one of those steel black credit cards, and he is swiping it at every store, at every possible chance. The man's buying himself some rich, fancy new clothes. Here we go. Baron's up, right? You don't have anything else to fight over for another 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And then you're fighting for Cloud Soul.
Inside track, like they're comfortably in position.
They're starting it up. Memer Sticks hitting the Baron. Now, they were able to take a Bloodless Baron before. Let's see if they can do it again later in the series. This is a crucial play. Teleport's coming in. This is important. Jolly Roger is here to support. We could see another 5v5 fight. And fight lines are clear. Fireflans walking forward. The man is so tanky. Look at those health bars. Everyone rushing forward. Memer Sticks. Sorry, Mental Cow, once again, using Nautilus Hook to reposition himself. And it's a retreat. It's a good disengage. For the price of one summoner spell, they start up the Baron and walk away.
Yeah, I think, you know, that worth it.
Dude, Hyundai needs levels. Hyundai needs experience. They're still level 14.
Close. Yeah,
well, I guess so is Set. Maybe I just don't know when levels are supposed to happen.
No, you're right. I mean, you do want... Ideally, you want Kale 16 as fast as possible, so that she doesn't need to be mid. Gwen and Kai'Sa, they don't have the greatest wave clear in the game, but...
Hey, they're starting it up. They're starting it up. Yeah. They read the play.
Here's a great flank ward percent. Keep an eye on the flank ward percent.
Oh, you're absolutely right. They have to know that it's happening. The pink ward comes. Fireflans is coming through. He is going to be looking for the engage. Muchachi over the corner. He's fucked with objectives before. Can he do it again? Baron less than a quarter health. That was a huge ult gone. And now Fireflans is totally spit. Baron is going to be regenerating, but oh, Fireflans, a huge ult back into the line. Can he use the shield to live longer? Yes, he absolutely can. Silver Parry trying to get into position, but Kale ult's dropped as well. And Jolly Roger looking for a target finds nothing. He is taken down and popped out of this fight. This might be Baron for fun and maybe the game. Kale's level 15. Oh, she's so low.
That was so good. Zed finds a really good move over the wall to try to pop the Kai'Sa that had fallen low with all the
did they not see that work?
But the Kale holds the ult puts it right on a Kai'Sa.
That was wild. I mean, these teams are playing like two competent fighters, bobbing and weaving around objectives, looking for all these angles. Play, counterplay, play. That is what we keep seeing. It is absolutely fantastic to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even fucking mad. I don't care if this is a 90-minute game.
No, let's just make stop it after making this the best of 7. Let's make it a best of 9. I don't care.
Yeah, let's make it a best of. You're right. You're right.
Working. Like, I don't care.
Now, Seraphine ult did whiff. It didn't connect on any targets. And part of that was, I mean, it was a reach, right? Seraphine wanted that ult to connect, but the team had already pulled back to engage and respond to the Fireflan's flank threat, which was an excellent play. And in fact, Fireflans, I think the really only misstep was, it's hard to say, right? Jolly Roger, looking for a target on the back end, is what he's supposed to be doing on Zed. However, in that situation, fortunately, it's going to get harder and harder for him to find those targets. And of course, look what they're going to do. You think this is a trade?
I think I trade this 10 times out of 10 if I'm Team Titan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see.
So what Team Titan needs to do is, right, anytime you have something that stuffs something else, right, whether it's like a Black Shield stopping CC or a Kayle ult or a Zilean ult stopping like an assassin, you need multiple ways to trigger it so that you can use it up on one and then
absolutely.
The other. Zed can't be the only person popping this Kayle ult. So if we see another situation where like a Seraphine ult hits the Kai'Sa and forces the Kayle ult out, then Zed just has to be patient, or vice versa, right? But it can't just be one, because if it's just one, it's never going to work, because they can Kayle ult and just get the hell out of there.
Yo, Fireflans might be way too far up. I mean, this is a flag. Okay, hook goes wide. Nautilus hook, not part of this fight anymore. Dragon at half health. Are they turning back on Fireflans? Hard to tell. Silver Parry is a sneaky little minx. They're going to commit to this dragon. They get the dragon. Seraphine all hits 3 targets. This is huge. This could be their chance. Jolly Roger looking on the back end right here. Oh my god, Silver Parry living way longer than maybe he should. Shima's gone golden right there. Kai'Sa's out of the fight. People are dropping left and actually it's just 1-1 right now. Sorry, just super low health bars. That was a massive stun from Fireflans right there. Hyundai has gone golden, but still only level 15. They fall. Crit's gonna dive back in, try and make something of this, but it's just gonna be Nautilus left. Oh, Gwen is somewhere too. Gwen is just not part of this fight anymore. They were able to retreat. Jolly Roger wants this so bad.
He wants it.
Damn.
Oh, he's hungry.
Mental Cow is so good.
He might be overextending here.
He might be.
Nautilus can turn this.
This might be the turn. Oh, he emotes, but he doesn't realize how dangerous of a situation it is. Oh no, he maybe went for too much. Nope. He's got shadows.
He's buying time though. They're pushing.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. This is what you want. They can't end the game off of it.
Back.
Oh my god. Wait, maybe they can end. No, hold on. 8 seconds till Kai'Sa comes back up. Oh, this is good fuckery. Oh my god, he goes for the kill. That was brilliant. Wait. Oh my god, wait, they're going for the teleport. Jolly Roger doesn't have any way to stop him? Nope, apparently not. Shima's going there. Oh my god, wait a second. Team Titans, they lost game 1, but they came back in the best of 5. They took it to 5 and they get the win. Our champions. Holy shit. Oh my god. 5 games. All the way to 5. Hyundai 1 level away. 1 level away from getting to the promised land of level 16. Oh my god. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Holy shit, dude. I'm oh my god. Oh, I couldn't.
I mean, that's the ending all 71 of you deserved.
100%. That absolutely. And this is a finals. Let's do an interview. I mean,
yeah.
Let's do a fucking interview. Yeah. Team Titans, but bring however many people you want into the chat. Just hop into community. Okay, we see him starting to file in. Oh my god. All right, let's start pulling him up. Oh my god. Here, you start pulling him up too, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
God.
What's going on, guys?
Don't play it
just
cool,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Don't show up here and pretend that nothing didn't happen.
It's like, oh yeah, just another day at the office.
First of all,
Give me that.
Team Titans always delivers, baby. Let's go.
oh my god. First of all, I want to say
For you guys.
congratulations on winning the title. You guys, this was an incredible series. And before we get into your guys' experience, I have to say, just a shout out to For Fun. They played an incredible series. Like, I mean, this is the foil that made this series so fantastic. Okay, let's fucking get into it, boys. I mean, I want to start with the top lane here. Fireflans, you played out of your fucking mind today, okay? You did a fantastic job, but you were playing against one of the most interesting top laners I've ever seen in my entire life. What's it like to lane against Hyundai, to go against... Were you guys ready for this? Did you know that the top lane was going to be Enchanter, you know, just can't... Like, what was there any prep for this?
I mean, our read on them was actually that we thought the Enchanters were going mid every game because we had the post-game lobbies. So we're like, okay, their top plays pretty standard, you know, Aatrox and stuff, but their mid plays the Enchanters. So from the jump, we were taken off guard, and you know, when I had to lane against Lulu, Janna, Heimerdinger, freaking
dude,
man, you name it. I don't know. It's not what I'm used to playing. I'm used to these brawly 1v1s. So a lot of my bruisers do really well, but we kind of had to adjust the champ pool this series to account for the fact that you can't even get close to these guys, man.
I'm going to be asking each of you this question. Do you have a favorite moment of the series that you'd like to share from your perspective?
I guess we can go top to bottom. Shoot. That's a great question.
You can
actually
take your time and think about it. I'm gonna move on to Silver Perry if you want some more time to think.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, Perry, my man, you were up against Crits today, who I think people would be insane to not recognize that he was putting all sorts of pressure around the map. Now, you guys had this. So here's something you have to understand. We didn't see any of the drafts, so. We were just sort of like guessing at a bunch of shit, but it seemed like there was a lot of like push and pull over this Xin Zhao pick. I mean, like, was that because it's a hard meta pick? Was it just something you were feeling today? Like, I mean, like, what was the jungle battle like?
I don't know. They had a really high priority on Xin and really low priority on Viego.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting because most people would just say, like, Viego's just better.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was really interesting when they banned Viego on blue side.
Mm-hmm.
For one of the games, and then picked Zen. I mean, obviously, we didn't end up winning that game, but I think it showed us that, like, we just didn't need to ban Viego anymore because they just weren't going to pick the character.
It wasn't a priority for them.
Yeah, so just straight up a ban.
That's interesting because we were actually like looking at some stats, and like Xin is the highest pick ban champion in professional play right now, but number 2 is Viego. So it was you guys were picking up a lot of these champions in the top tier. You also had some fantastic Trundle games, right? You had a win and a loss on Trundle, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Also just something you were feeling because of meta, or like is that just your response? Like, that's your top tier right now is Xin, Viego, Trundle?
Yeah, I think Trundle's an interesting pick because it just all depends on like how the teams function. Because obviously you can just draft around him and he can be like super useless.
Yeah.
But if he's able to, like, if you can get the right avenues on Trundle, you can just completely take over a game. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I posed to you the same question. Favorite moment of the series?
Honestly, I think it was how we started game 4. Because just being able to reset mental from being down 1-2 into just completely taking over the early game in game 4 was just honestly like super, I think, good for all of us.
Yeah, you guys actually, we were watching these games and we saw blue side wins, blue side wins, blue side wins, blue side wins. You guys traded wins back and forth. So, really commendable, you guys, to, shatter the mold there.
Yeah, we did bring that up after game 4. And Fireflies is like, dude, I fucking hope not, because we gotta win another one.
Yeah, we broke the blue side curse, and I also know what my favorite moment is. Speaking about that,
Yes, please.
when I stole Xin Zhao's blue at Game 5, I don't know if the cameras caught that, but did you guys?
Oh,
see
yes,
that on the
yes,
cast?
We saw it-
absolutely.
I actually
Yes.
thought Xin Zhao got it with his W, and then we very quickly realized he did not.
No,
And
you got it.
are
Punched
an
it.
asshole.
That was huge.
There's like everybody wants to be the hero, you know what I mean, in a Game 5. And
Yeah.
when that happened, I just knew mentally we were gonna win.
Nice.
At that point, I was like, it's over. We're winning this game.
Well-
Speaking of
That's
hero
my
plays,
favorite
by the way, I think that was a huge one. A shout out to Muchai
Yeah.
for the dragon play, which I think was the one
Yes.
that was the chat eruption.
Yes.
I think. That was, speaking of hero plays, enormous. What are comms like in a moment like that?
I mean, we're all just screaming like headless monkeys. But,
A lot like y'all at the end of the stream.
Yeah, I mean, your mid laner's not here, so we can just move down to Muchai.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if you can, but if you could like give him roles, because he can't actually like join.
Yeah. Tell him to DM me. Tell him to DM me.
Okay, I'll tell him.
But I mean, I think that was Bigfoot. Was that your favorite moment? Because that was also mine. Like that was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also biased because, like, as a jungler, I see the value in the steal, but I also hate you with, like, all of the fibers of my being, so I think I have to give it to the Ziggs play. But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of moments that game that I think stood out to me, but I mean, that dragon play was so hype.
So Muchai, sorry, you played 4 games of Varus, right?
Yes.
What pulled out the Ziggs in the end?
Yeah, we got some in the lobbies. We got some flame because they were like, "Are you gonna pick Varus again?" So I was like, "You know what? I won't." And they really should have just let me pick Varus again, I guess.
Ooh, would you have picked him again?
No, actually, he wasn't banned the last game or anything. He didn't ban any of the games, but yeah, I think Varus is just really strong right now. His ulti's super good, especially with some of the team comps, with Seraphine and other people that just want to run straight in, and then the poke around objectives is just really big. And yeah, I think my favorite moment of the series was the flash WQ on Aatrox to one-shot him. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you
didn't you get a double kill there?
that
No.
well, that's what I'm thinking of, is that you did flash forward Q and get a double kill that absolutely flipped the fight. Do you remember that?
Maybe, I don't know. I guess I didn't notice the second kill. I just saw on Aatrox that was really low, just beating up my friends, and then yeah, I was like, okay, we take care of him. We should be okay.
No, you
We
got
also-
two people there actually.
We also did make the call for an AD mid in the last game, so that's why we picked the Ziggs, because we
Yeah.
wanted to open up like a potential Zed pick or something.
Well, speaking of mid lane, Jolly Roger, welcome to the conversation.
Thank you so much.
We're going through and we're just going lane by lane. So to jump back to you, so similarly, Muchai, 4 games of Varus, then pops out of Ziggs. You had 4 assassin games, but then you also had that Anivia pick thrown in there. What, like, is that something that's like a pocket pick for you? I'm curious about the thought process, like, of the big bird, which I loved, by the way.
We all love the big bird, but the thing is, we figured out that every time I'm on the assassin, we're getting the dubs, right? So we just switched up to the assassin. We knew that they were gonna ban the Fizz, so like whatever, I'll play Zed, and then that made it so that Muchai had to play AP ADC. Boom.
Well, it was a fantastic adaptation. Favorite moment of the series? What was yours?
It was whenever they both were trying to back, and I did not let them.
At the very end,
Yeah.
Bigfoot pointed that he was raving about that, as absolutely he should have been. Yeah, man. I mean, that's like that is like the cross map Ashe ult in Worlds that like stopped that teleport that would have otherwise stopped the game from ending level of play right there. You were playing interference like crazy.
Felt good, man. Felt good.
Hell yeah. And last but not least, Memer Sticks.
Oof.
In
I
the
love me some Seraphine.
dude, yeah, you do. I don't know if you saw this, but some people in chat were calling for your Fiddlesticks. Do you play Fiddlestick support? Was that something that was
Okay,
ever on the
so
table?
I was a Fiddlesticks main, basically up until the rework, playing him in all sorts of roles. However, the rework makes it basically unplayable at support.
Fair enough.
Like, across all my accounts, I have like 800,000 Fiddlesticks mastery.
Okay, my God. So it wasn't not a possibility. Hey, what was it like playing against an Amumu support? And what was the conversation with your laner like about that?
I did actually play Amumu to support earlier today, and I brought it up on
Really?
our team Discord, like, so Amumu guys, because I went like 1, 2, and like 20 on the Amumu.
Is that something that's like popping into reality now as a Amumu support?
so
Should I be ready for
so
that in my solo queue games?
I played it with a Samira, and what we did was I would queue the minions
Mm-hmm.
and ult them and then queue again, because the queue is 2 charges now. If you have both, when you use the first one, there's like I think 3 or 4 seconds until the second one would come up.
Interesting. Okay. So, all right. So I will be worried about it, essentially.
Yeah.
Favorite moment of the series? What you got?
Oh, it has to be the Xin Zhao Ziggs Dragon 1v1.
Yeah. Totally reasonable.
I mean, absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
Such a big mental reset right there when you got the kill on the Drake.
that last game had so many back and forths. Like, I really, Bigfoot and I were talking about this, and I mean, Bigfoot, feel free to chime in, but like, you guys felt so evenly matched. It was so much fun to watch you guys constantly like counterplay each other. It was just incredible.
Yeah, we never got to play these guys in the regular season because they
They're
were
gonna
our
be
last
person.
right. But the whole tournament style bracket happened to fix for schedules, so we had no idea going into this how hard they would be.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, these guys pushed us to the limit. I mean, even game 5 was on a knife's edge the whole time.
Yeah, games are super fun.
Hell yeah, guys. Well, once again, congratulations on the victory, on being the low budget LCS D1 executive champions. Anything else that you guys want to say to your fans? You guys had a ton of people out there. Oh, I gotta pay out the prediction bet as well. Anything you guys want to say at all?
Yeah, I got 3 things real quick. Shout out to my Dorado boys. Shout out to Sarah who's watching on the stream, and shout out to Limit Testers, who I know is in their executive final. They actually used to be our sister team, so I'm rooting for them. And we're playing you guys in a show match if y'all win. So that's what I got.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to play whoever wins the other executive branch. See who's the best.
Well, I think we know the answer to that. I think we know.
Yeah,
I think
we
we,
know
are,
the
I think we know
answer.
that one.
It's okay. I think.
I mean, I'll definitely stream that if that happens.
Definitely want to say GG's to For Fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They played a hell of a series.
All right. Yeah, one thing, you know how we kept banning the Thresh? For Game 5, we talked about leaving it up, and I said in our draft comps, if y'all leave that Thresh up, I'm gonna get hooked, because I played against Braum the entire series.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was on point. You know, lauding the other team as well. They obviously played an incredible series too. The whole thing went to 5 games.
Yeah.
We were actually we tied it up. It was 1-1, and I was like, guys, I think we actually just want to go down 1-2 so we can get the comfort.
Yeah, he actually, yeah.
I
you put on the hat, right?
Did
Like
put on
Birds?
the hat as well. Yeah, we got down 1-2, and I was like, okay, the hat's coming out.
Oh my god. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on for the interview. Thank you so much for the incredible series. Folks, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys, the viewers, for sticking around. This is the most people I've seen stick around for an interview ever. So You guys have got fans. If folks are interested, we've got more games that are going to be streamed tomorrow. We are getting into the end stages of a lot of these tournaments. So usually when the stream turns on, it's because we've got a fucking banger. Folks, have a wonderful night. My name is LaChance, and I've been joined by the effervescent Bigfoot. Thank you guys so much.
Motherfuckers.
Ooh, that's the perfect thing to end on. All right. Peace, guys.